Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mystery Dice Bag Productions, and for another episode of Grimoires and Guns, our Wild West campaign. Finally, everybody's here in person, so I'm going to go around the room and have everybody introduce themselves, starting on my left.
Hi, I'm Evelyn. I play Viola Holloway III. I guess one fun fact about Viola for this session is that she worships the goddess of love.
What's up? My name is Darius. I play Lucius Holloway Castiel Salas. Something about Lucius is that he loves chocolate.
Chocolate. Hi, my name's Meg. I play Meddy Bones. And a fun fact about her is that she's actually from this world's version of Greece. Called Greece. It's called Greece.
Hey, I'm Phil. I play Valen Moxa, and he is not a fan of cleaning up after himself.
Gross.
Lazy bitch.
Oh,
He is a lazy bitch.
why are you in this D&D party then? Oh my god.
We love it.
My name's Emery. I play Bo, and Bo, once she meets somebody, will only refer to them as some type of family member. Doesn't matter.
That's kind of nice.
Sweet.
I play Michael. I play the near.
I play
You play
I play Michael in the game of life.
I'm a character. I'm not a real person.
You're an NPC.
Side character.
But I'm Michael. I play the one and only Niram the Cage. And Niram doesn't fully understand the difference between like a horse and a donkey.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's fair though.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm Joe. I play Andrew Headley. My fun fact is, well, it shows Clayton after before I thought of this, but this sort of works. He's a human that was raised by dwarves. So yeah.
That's cool.
And I'm Tyler. I'm the DM. I also don't know the difference between a horse and a donkey, but I can tell by looking at them. I don't know what the actual difference is, but if I look at one, I can tell which one it is.
Niram can't do either.
Well,
Is he blind?
No, he's just a little stupid.
Do you want the current in-game date?
Between.
I don't care. I don't want
Am I the only one?
Yes.
And
So you can give it
Yes.
anyways.
You can just
Yeah,
give it.
you can say it, but like you ask me, like I'm the DM and I don't know what day it is.
It's
Donkeys have smaller hooves,
Donkeys have smaller hooves.
and they have longer and thicker ears.
That's
Well,
stupid.
Hey, audience, here's a fun fact of the day.
And that's stupid.
Viewer fun fact. Now we all know the difference between donkeys and
I can already
horses.
tell. I don't know
Well,
about you guys.
Donkeys
Today-
wish they were horses.
In-game is February the 3rd, the year 1623.
Okay.
What's the current time?
At
That's what it feels.
morning.
Morning.
I need an o'clock right now.
18 o'clock.
Okay.
I don't think that's
1800 o'clock. Gotcha.
It is in D&D.
They count backwards
Yeah.
in D&D actually.
Yeah, they count until
Midnight.
Isn't that what they do in Skyrim?
The year?
probably. I don't know.
1623.
16.
Why do you care too? What is happening? Why do so many people care what year it is?
That's
That's what I'm saying. Why does
I have a journal,
You
actually.
have a journal?
Yes.
What is everybody doing in this game?
It's called having thought,
Having a journal?
Tyler.
You play this game to know what day it is in a
Journal.
fictional world. I play this game to stab goblins. Like
You don't even get to stab goblins here.
Why
You
goblins
are the goblin.
specifically?
exactly. I can
are the
stab
goblin.
you as a goblin.
Ugh.
Damn.
Molotov goblin.
Okay.
No.
I'd rather not, in all honesty.
Let's rein it back in.
blueberry
So
ones?
on whatever day you said it is, the party wakes up in your camp as you were going to go to Netherstead to figure out what the druid camp wanted with everybody and why you needed that object that caused old Gus to presumably die.
He's probably fine.
It's probably okay.
It'll be okay.
I mean, nobody else in that town is though.
Shh, details.
Old guys
At least,
just
I was about to say, the doctor was responsible for at least half of us being knocked unconscious.
My fucking manager's dead.
Well, you have a new one.
That's true.
What's his name again? George?
George.
George is
My go-to NPC name because you guys asked for their names of a guy that you're supposed to like
George
murder.
and Paul.
Listen,
We were supposed to kill him?
I don't even remember. Oh yeah. He was just there. I didn't think to give him a name because he was a reference to a movie. Like he was supposed to be like, yeah, cool, and then he leaves. But you guys were like, no, we're adopting you now.
We do this every
That's how we adopted Zoltar.
I know, but Zoltar was supposed to be fun. But anyway,
I needed a manager. I said I needed a manager. So I just got a new guy.
there you go.
Oh.
As you wake up outside the town of Netherstead, It's another Wild West day of virtually nothing happening in this desert, other than it just being hot, dry, and pretty dangerous.
Just like home.
A band of buffoons tried to rob you. You just kind of said no and went about your day. And now you find yourself just outside the town of Netherstead. I don't know if you're hoping not to run into the Husky bandits again. They did say there would be attacks if you did, but they don't seem very much of a threat.
They're nothing for me.
So we have to go find those wizard people that will tell us what to do with the rock.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah, my baby.
The baby.
I guess Lucy's gonna make sure the
Another
car and everything is in order
flashbacks.
to head
Did
back to
he
Netherstead
tell us
then.
where the wizard
Okay.
people were in Netherstead?
No, he didn't.
So are we like just
What?
riding into town, or are we just like out where?
Oh, we
That's,
should go.
that's up to you.
We
don't
should
know.
go
We had,
tell
we had a
the
camper or whatever because
Yeah.
We should go
me and
tell.
Darius's character
Yeah.
snuck in and saw them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gold here. How much is it? Anybody know how to count?
No
Shit.
count. No,
It's a lot. I
Oh, the
can't-
guy went thumbs up.
yeah, that's it. That's not a number. So
No.
Well, we don't know about that.
That's what I meant. Like he just gave thumbs up. Like,
yeah,
We
that's
need to
all.
go to the sheriff's office and
Yeah.
tell them that there's a bunch of dead sheriffs.
Oh yeah,
True.
We have to be like good Samaritans.
Yeah. Lucy's gonna help clean up the camp and then just get everything ready for the car, so we can head out.
Niram will probably be just like at the edge of the camp, like just like one knee on the ground, kind of like picking up the sand. He's like, of course.
What are you doing?
It's a mono. You know what?
What? There's sand everywhere. It's the desert.
I mean,
The
like
audio recording can't see you throw the sand
Yeah.
over your shoulder.
that was really not. That wasn't even a bit. That was just me doing that. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Niram's just appreciating the. He's appreciating the desert.
Haven't you lived
How
in the
do you-
desert this entire time?
I move around a lot. There's grassy areas in this place.
Do you want grass?
I mean, I prefer, and he kind of like kicks
are
the
you a
sand.
horse?
Do you-
Horse? No, horses are stupid.
Bo was like, "You want grass?" and she like points to a spot on the ground and like casts druidcraft, and the's just a tuft of grass. There you go.
Grass.
Niram's like, "Thanks."
Yeah.
He just gives him like lightly, like just like razor guys, like, that's. He's like his like sensory.
There you go, everybody. Niram touches grass.
Oh, yeah. we did it. Mike touched grass. So, does anybody have anything they want to do before moving into town?
I don't think so.
Not really.
That photo we got from one of the bodies of that family portrait, did it have an address or a name on it at all?
It's just a picture.
Just a picture.
But is he in the is the dude in the picture?
Yes, it's
All
him and
right.
his family.
That's something.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
There's we have the picture of the man.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop onto the cart and just wait
Onto
till
the-
they go
yep.
off.
I'm gonna shamble into the cart too.
Climb in.
So as you all ride the cart into town, some of you may have been to Netherstead before. Those of you who are kind of well traveled may have been to Netherstead before. Good job, Mike. Great job.
The fuck did he just?
I caught
You
it.
dropped my
He
fucking.
dropped a fucking dumpling.
Nice job, idiot.
I caught it.
Nice.
But as you arrive in Netherstead, most of you have not been here before. This town is set up in a sort of peculiar way, especially given that it's a desert. It is circular. It's set up in a sort of circular basin where it's all houses, and near the entrance it's a couple shops, but mostly houses on an outer ring. And then there's a step down, and then there are a bit nicer houses, and more on that main strip. There's going to be shops and things there. And then another step down in this ring is all shops. It's nothing but different stores and a bar and various other
OMG, city planning.
places.
Are we in Dante's Inferno? For anybody who doesn't know, Dante's Inferno is the book that I made up in my head when I was 2.
Good to know.
Who's Dante?
You should write it.
I don't even know.
You should write it someday.
But
You should find him.
It's a cute name.
thank you.
Why Dante's why that name Dante's
It's just
Inferno?
really hot all the time, and I just thought
is?
Dante must be the cause of the hotness. So it's
Is
his
it 'cause he's
Inferno.
like-
Joe Hot.
Is he because he's hot, or is it because he's like hot?
I think it's because he's on fire.
What?
Yeah.
What is
about
the
right.
book about?
Oh, was he a tiefling?
Yeah. 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 Totally.
We should get back to the task at hand.
Oh,
That's a very fun
Oh
fact.
yeah, we
Thank you
need to
for sharing.
find the sheriff's
I'd act in that
place.
We need to find the druids also.
Oh my God, we're finding druids.
I think the sheriffs
I'm a
will be
druid.
easier, and then
Can
they
you
might
like
know where
sense
they are.
yourself? Can you like sense?
I mean, I can sense myself.
Yeah, but
because
like
I'm
other
me.
people like you.
Well, I haven't gotten that far. My
What
aunt
does
won't
that
tell
mean,
me
huh? Other people like you. Huh? What does that mean?
Like,
Yo,
What is that accent?
Val's racist, bro. What's
My God.
Maybe the sheriff's people would be able to tell us where they are.
Hmm.
If they're in charge of like weird stones that protect cities from sandstorms, that's something the sheriffs might know.
What stone?
The baby.
Oh, the baby. Okay.
Let's
So find the
the
sheriff's
sheriff.
office, tell them about the dead people, and then
I think
I would also like to make a stop by a general store or something to buy a barrel of water and some lumber and workable iron.
Okay.
Just some sort of metal.
put it in the cart.
I'm gonna do it at some point also.
Okay.
Yes.
He needs a parental figure.
he does need a guardian.
So
I'm gonna start
the
sniffing around for
sheriff's
I'll
druids.
watch
office would not be difficult to find. That would be in sort of that commerce ring of this city that has the different bars and has a barber shop and has different other shops and a general store. The sheriff's office would be the one that has bars on one of the windows, and it would say sheriff on the front. And you go in and you'd see a gnomish man who is leaning back in his chair on the desk, flipping through the town newspaper. And he doesn't really pay much mind to you as you step in. He looks at you a little bit because he's not used to seeing groups of people who aren't bandits moving through. If you remember, most people who group up do it because strength in numbers means you can get more money. It's uncommon for people who do good to be wandering in groups. So he gives you a little bit of a curious look.
Hi
But
there, sir.
hello, what brings you all into my office?
Hello, mister. I need to buy a barrel of
This
water.
is the sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office. Alright, we went to sheriff's office
Oh,
first.
no, alright.
Okay.
So can we still get the barrel of water?
Yes.
Where can I
No.
find a barrel of water?
That'll be the general store. A couple things down the ring. Couple spots down the ring. What?
Sorry.
What brings the rest of you in
Well,
here?
we found some dead sheriffs on the way into town.
You found dead sheriff.
We think they were killed by.
Kill
They look.
nobody, I promise.
They looked like they were killed by goblins. They had like goblin arrows sticking out of their horses.
That's
That's
Never
what
heard
George
that one
told.
before.
That's what George told us while we got him down from the horse. Oh, are we not supposed to tell him that part? I didn't say that part.
Bows.
You don't remember any of that. Yeah.
Don't worry about Bo.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Bo.
She's a little
Go get him,
bit
Tiger.
out of-
Yeah.
Sir.
the microphone's right there. Talking quietly at me does not get picked up by that.
I'm looking at you.
Louder. Okay, let's try that again. Speak louder.
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Fuck. You're like whispering to me right
just
here.
thought-
They can't hear that.
We just thought it'd be important to like let y'all know. With their badges say the Hexes like police, not like Nethersteads.
You found some marshals.
Texas Rangers.
The Hexes Rangers.
Marshals or ranger. Well, they may be local. Did you catch any of their names before you found them dead?
We did not kill them, but we do have some of their stuff.
We just
We did not loot them before we never saw them a lot. I'm gonna stop.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank you.
all right.
Did you collect their
Yeah.
badges? Should we have done that?
Go hit the showers.
badges didn't have any identification on.
I'm gonna hand the man. I'm gonna show him the photo and then the ring. This is one of the things that we found on one of their bodies.
He'll take it and he'll look it over and he goes, well, I've seen him around. I don't know his name particularly,
We
but
covered the bodies with like some cloth so they wouldn't like.
I mean, if you tell where were these bodies that you found dead
Can we, like,
By a tree.
by a tree. That's very descriptive.
There are little
Out-
ways
Do you
down
know
the
the
path.
bank that's in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, go that way and keep going.
Oh, down the lawless trail. All right.
Yeah, that's what that's
Oh, that's
called.
what they said.
Well, I'll.
we'd remember that better if Tyler told us.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that that's the name of that place. I was gonna have old Gus be like, yeah, you guys got to go down the lawless trail, and I just forgot. So he was just like, go that way.
And we were like, okay.
Yeah, but he'll look at it and say, yeah, I can send some deputies down the lawless trail to find that tree that you found them by. I'm sure rotting bodies will attract enough that we'll be able to find them. But with this identification, I would check with the marshal.
So what's up with
Where's
those what's the name of the guys that we ran into? The
Those Husky bandits.
Husky band.
The
So I have two
Huskies.
questions. What's
Okay.
the problem? Are they husky like the dogs or the fat kind?
You can't say that!
The Husky bandits have kind of been a problem. They everybody who comes in and out of the town they impose a tax on.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you want me to kill that guy?
I don't think killing is
That's
necessary.
I mean
They're kind of pathetic.
that's
in
not
all
really
honesty.
in my jurisdiction to say. We have a bounties office like just in the other room. We can talk to that guy. Maybe he'll have something. for you.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
But they've generally been a nuisance to people in the town, and they think they're husky like the dog kind, but everybody in town refers to them as husky like the fat kind.
All right, I thought so.
Yeah.
So, but because huskies are like cool, but like huskies
Yeah, they didn't think very hard about their name. It's
Definitely
pretty clear.
don't live in the
They want to
desert.
be like the dog?
Shouldn't they live in like an ice castle then?
Yeah.
Why are they?
Find that here.
It's
I know.
It's
Well,
fairly
yeah.
obvious they didn't think very hard about
Okay.
No.
Why are they
Thinking
ice
is
dogs
hard.
out in the middle of the
Sometimes.
desert?
Must have been. What they probably thought it was a cool name for them to call themselves.
What's a desert dog? Desert dog.
Cool.
Hyena?
Very funny. Very funny.
Hyenas would have been cooler.
Oh, I
in all
get that joke.
honesty.
I get that joke.
Yeah, you get it?
Cool like the dog.
Yeah, like dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was weak.
It's actually good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But,
For the listeners at home,
No, they definitely.
They
heard
definitely
that.
heard that.
Context clues. They get it. They heard. First
They
heard
don't-
a
they
week,
can't-
a yeah, and then a week something, and then they heard a yeah.
no. I was talking about the bedroom eyes.
The what?
The bedroom eyes?
Y'all are like making eyes at each other down the
Yeah.
fucking table.
That's what the listeners don't need to know that.
I do now.
Oh, yeah, here's any of these.
where could we find this marshal? Good sir.
Marshall, he's probably out. He's probably wandering the districts here. He likes to keep a close eye on things. I just stay here in case there's a problem.
Do you know if he has a home nearby or someplace we can find him easily?
He likes to hang out one ring down near the theater district. He likes to hang out there.
Another question.
Yes,
Who built this place?
the druids.
Can we talk to them?
Oh, because druids do things in circle. Okay,
No.
that's dumb.
Hey,
Shut up.
we'll discuss that later. Can I talk to the druids? I'm a druid.
I mean, that's not for me to decide. Really, that's kind of up to them. But
Where are they then?
they're in the middle.
Just right in the middle?
Yeah, you didn't see that when you walked in. They're kind of right at the center of town.
I can't see very far.
Most people start at the outside and work their way in. You might have gotten distracted before you hit the middle.
Yeah, I get distracted
That's-
pretty easy.
Understandable. They're right in the middle.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna go try to talk to them.
I'm gonna go keep an eye on her.
I am so good at being alone. Okay? I'm so
You
good at
should
this.
go keep an eye on her.
And would you want to come with us to
Listen
the
here,
druids?
Lucius,
I believe
Marie.
Andrew, general store.
Sorry, yeah.
Or somewhere.
I'm going to go with Andrew to the general store.
I'm gonna go
I'll
with
watch
those
the
two.
kid. Senior puts an arm
Where you
around
going,
Andrew,
Viola?
pulls him close.
Your mom's place. I visibly
Yeah.
tried to move
Yeah.
away.
You won't be able to.
You
Near's
want
a
to go to
big
general
guy.
store or you want to come
No.
see the
Pushing you
druids?
in.
I'm pretty
I'll
scrawny.
go see the druids.
All right, Bill.
Druids are so nice.
OMG, guys, girls trip.
I'm a druid.
Well, besides you,
Aw.
I never met one.
That's kind of fair.
Huh.
I don't know if druids like the desert that much.
There are desert druids. I live in the woods, but It's a whole thing. I'll tell you later. Let's go.
All right.
So we'll start with the general store because that was asked for first.
Yes.
The general store would be run by a very old human man. It has the stores guild, the trading guild sigil above the front door that sort of pulsingly glows as people walk in and out of the door. That would be something that you all would be quite used to. Every shop guild or every shop has a trading guild sigil above the door to protect it from theft and things.
Alright. Hello, mister. I need to buy a barrel of water
Barrel of water.
for
You're
the road.
traveler. And will you need anything else while I fill up your barrel?
Yes, I'm also looking for somewhere to buy lumber and some various metal for making hardware or pipes as well.
Lumber would be difficult to come across here. I can give you some small pieces. I can't give you like whole large, like if you're gonna build a barn out of it, but
Enough to make a crate.
enough to make. I could give you enough to make a crate. And then you said you wanted workable metal.
Yes, iron for hardware, tin for pipes, or lead even.
Well, I'll see what I can do there. I'll call some of my friends on the other side of the ring and see if I can strike a deal for it.
Thank you.
He runs not runs. He very slowly walks to the back of the shop to collect a barrel that he sets under a nearby faucet to flow water into, and he makes some like paper notes that he jams into a pipe that has nothing on the other side. That just you would think the paper would come out the other side of the pipe, but it does not. It disappears into the pipe. And he goes, "We'll wait a moment and see what the
Magical
folks
letter
on the
pipe.
other side have to say." You interested in anything else in the store?
Some charcoal as well.
Some
Fuel for fire.
I do have charcoal, and he says a bag of charcoal will last you a while. It'll run you just 1 silver per bag. Your barrel of water will be probably 4 or 5 silver.
In the player's handbook, a barrel of water is 2 gold. Just a barrel is 2 gold pieces.
Barrels too. Then that works.
Okay.
Thanks for. I was gonna give it to you for cheap, but 2 gold pieces.
It pays to be a lawyer, a rules
I
lawyer
was like,
sometimes.
It's all good.
Basically have the entire rule book in front of me.
Why are you having that to
Actually.
yourself,
This
man?
is fantasy grounds.
It's all good though.
Gotta look at that.
But so yeah, he'll charge you the 2 gold for the barrel. The water. He's a nice old man. He'll basically just sell you the barrel and fill it with water for you. And then the bag of charcoal will run you, I'll say 5 silver on the bag of charcoal. And then right as he's finishing filling up the water, the pipe that he jammed things into, a neatly folded letter pops out the other side that he reads, and he says, they're bringing a cart around with some workable metals from the blacksmith shop on the other side. That'll run you another 2 gold.
All right. So that's 4.5 gold then.
4.5 gold, yes.
Do you have enough, Andrew, to pay for the cost?
I'm fine. Thank you.
You sure, kid? I got money.
Nah, I've got
His
plenty.
allowance.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do you have any spices or incense for sale?
I have spices, incense. You'll want to talk to the druids at the center of town, but I can give you some spices. What sort of spices are you interested in?
Just a little bit of everything that you might have available.
I'll give you a little bit of everything. That's a good. I can make a little starter jar set for you.
Much appreciated.
And he
That's how
collects,
starter spice sets get invented, guys.
Yeah, he collects like 6 tiny little like vial-sized jars, and starts scooping out of bags that are around the room, getting little bits of spices, and he wraps them in twine so that they all sit together. And he has a 6 in like a hexagon shape that he hands you. That'll be just 1 gold for the spices.
We need to buy
I'll pass my
bullets.
gold and I'll put the spices in my belt.
Near's gonna walk up to the old man. He's gonna go, "Hey, sup, old man? You got brass knuckles? I'm new to the whole Wild West thing. I'm usually more of like a cage fighter, but it's come to me that if I want to punch people in the wild, I probably don't want them to get back up, right?
I can
So
make them for you.
that would actually be nice. I wanna, like really just like put out like if I punch an ogre, flat out.
This is general store. I can message the blacksmith. If you want something like that, the blacksmiths would probably want a measurement of your hand.
All right, I have a
I've
pretty
never
big
made
hand.
brass knuckles before, but the
Really, you should
blacksmith-
try it.
Sir, I sell like farming equipment.
Yeah, that doesn't mean someone else.
It is a general store.
But that does not mean that somebody's not gonna walk in here and try to test you. All right.
That's what I have this for. And he pulls out a sawed-off shotgun and he goes, I don't need the brass knuckles. I have this.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
nice
whatever.
piece.
Thank you. It's quite effective at shooting
Listen.
people at close range.
If you're like me, you don't need a
I'm,
gun.
like,
You
crossed
got
out.
2 of them right here.
Now.
Oh my god.
That's-
Expecting it, like,
I'm
from,
glad
like,
we're going to
I'm-
see the druids.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad you're confident in your abilities.
I'm very confident in my abilities.
I am old. As you noted, I'm not great at punching things anymore. I once
Wow.
was.
Hey, it's okay. I believe in you. Just kind of like pat him on the shoulder.
I mean, that's kind of condescending, but thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can I get some charcoal? And do you happen to have any herbs?
Well, herbs and spices are kind of the only thing that grows out in the desert here, so
Perfect.
we do have herbs and spices.
I'll need some charcoal and some herbs.
We have, okay. What kind of herbs and spices?
Just a mixture of herbs. We'll be fine.
Another starter set coming right up.
A mixture of herbs. Well, we do have 11 herbs and spices that we sell here.
And do you think the blacksmith would have a brass brazier?
I mean, they could make one for you.
Perfect.
I don't
Thank
know
I
if they
could
have
make one for you.
You have an artificer. We have an artificer, guys.
He says, "What you want another starter kit? Do you want the full starter kit? Do you want the 6?
Just herbs.
Just herbs.
Just a small thing of herbs.
And
that's it.
he scoops you same as what he did for Lucius. He scoops in the little vials, and it is 5 herbs. And he says, "Here's 5 different types of herbs, all in little tiny jars that he scoops out of different like what's the material called? The sacks that they actually use
Burlap?
burlap. Yeah, out of burlap sacks sitting around the room." And he wraps it in twine again. He goes, "This kit will run you in same as the other one. Just 1 gold for the starter kit.
Perfect. Here you go. And then how much for the charcoal?
Charcoal is 5 silver
I'll
for a
take
bag
that
of
as well.
charcoal.
You have alcohol?
Again, this is a general store.
Go to the liquor store.
There is a bar literally right next door.
Listen, I don't actually buy things myself usually.
I can tell.
Usually Joey
Alright,
did that for me.
would you
but-
like to go to the bar on your own? I'll wait for the stuff here.
Oh yeah, you can't go in there, huh?
I could go in. I can't buy. I just won't be buying anything.
They
Gets
don't,
like
give,
an
they don't
orange
give a
juice,
fuck
a
in the
Shirley
Wild
Temple.
West.
Actually, that's probably true, isn't it? I don't know.
I could get
I don't
you.
think Andrew drinks.
Yeah. Up until like Prohibition, kids drank. That was like a thing. That was like drinking age kind of wasn't a thing until like the
Oh, so like
1940s.
the water's just like disgusting. So you need the fermented shit.
Well, I could just like press the digitation and like not make it not that,
That is true.
or I could also press the digitation and make it that.
Or
as
you can get
well.
orange juice.
Orange juice for
Yeah,
sure.
orange juice. The very common item in the desert of the Wild West.
They
Yeah,
do not
I
throw
saw.
oranges
It's
out
a
here.
ship all the way from Florida.
Yeah.
What's a Florida?
It's D&D.
What's
What?
Florida? What's
Yes.
Florida
Yeah.
called in this world?
I don't know.
Florida doesn't
Florida?
exist
Florida
yet.
doesn't even exist.
No, there is no Florida. The new West is shaped exactly like America, except there just isn't the
No
like-
Florida. There's no panhandle.
So you're saying
Is
the
there-
New West is a perfect world.
God damn, America.
Yes.
Is there a place that gives off the same energy as Florida?
Oh, the whole place.
The whole
All of it.
It's the Wild West.
They got rid of Florida and then
Florida just never
infected.
moved on from the Wild West times. That's what
Somebody
happened.
took America to the vet.
Yeah. So, Andrew, sorry, real quick. What would you need for a brazier, brass brazier? I know brass, obviously, but
Yeah, brass. I have enough. I have smith's tools. I can make. And using shapestone, I can make a forge.
perfect.
I can do my best to help you too. I know how to heat metal, in a sense. I do have a bit of experience
That won't
with.
be
You just have
necessary.
this.
I can just start a
you just have
fire.
a heat metal spell.
I don't need to waste a spell on that.
Okay, understandable.
I can hammer some things out.
If you
know.
need money for that, just let me know. So, thank
All
you.
right. Well, you're buying the materials.
That's perfect. You just tell me how much.
All right. So, yeah.
If possible,
Mhm.
I'd like to go to a blacksmith.
Okay.
Brass.
I wanna get some brass knuckles.
Why don't you just
You
let
could just be
Andrew
joining
make
in on
them?
us. I mean, we're buying brass already.
That is true, huh?
Just let Andrew make them.
Stick around. we're
That's if
playing fast.
Niram believes that
Well-
Andrew can do that.
We will move on from the.
Persuasion check, Andrew.
We'll move on from the general store.
I want to start heading over to the druids as well.
Yeah, we'll go to the first
Druid.
druid that initially went to the druids, and then Val will follow behind soon. As you go down these steps in the different rings of this town, you see at the very center of town there's an oasis. There's water, there's plants, and there is, to call it a lake would be incorrect. There's a body of water.
A pond.
A
A
pond?
pond, yes, but it's a pond with an island in the middle, so it's more like a moat around a very small island.
Okay.
Small lake.
Yeah, a small
A
lake.
man-made lake.
It's not man-made. It's there. It's
A
druids.
watering hole.
watering hole.
Watering hole. That's
Sure.
a good, a watering hole. So you see this small island has lots of like druidic symbols all around it, and there are different people, many of which are like half plant, or there's a satyr, there is a jackrabbit person, all sitting on this small island in almost a circle. It seems like they did something before, and now many of them are just too lazy to get up, and some of them moved around a little bit. But they're all just kind of hanging out in the middle, observing the grass and doing druid things where they like hold their hand out and a butterfly lands on it and then flies away, and nobody knows where the butterfly came from because we're in the middle of the desert.
Yeah. We do that
They're
sometimes.
doing druid things.
We do that
Yes.
sometimes, yeah.
You do that? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I can do that.
Approach.
Okay, there's a small like vine bridge that you would cross to get to this.
Cross the
this
vine bridge?
Dibs!
Small,
I'm like pushing somebody over. I'm like, going first.
this small
Alright, I
island.
guess she pushes me into the lake or something.
But you're not there.
You're not there yet.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I think it's just these three right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Girls
most-
trip.
I most definitely just
Girls trip.
accidentally.
Venmo us.
I was about to say, I most definitely just accidentally pushed Mitty into the water. I went, no!
I'm used to the water.
See? There we go.
The druids don't really pay
I
much
climb
mind
back
to you
out.
guys showing up. But a couple of them noticed the baby Bjorn with
The
the
rock.
artifacts just
Baby Dorn.
hanging out in it.
Yeah.
But they don't really care. They're very chill. Many of them are high.
Fair enough.
On
They're
the
druids.
She's
druid
gonna-
plaza.
Yeah.
Bo is gonna like sit, is gonna like wiggle her way into the circle, and then she'll be like,
Does anybody? We were told to bring the baby. It's
The
a rock.
baby?
It's a rock, but I think, but it's kind of like a baby now to me.
The rock that's kind of like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What that thing?
Yeah.
and she
That's
like lifts
not
the fuck out of.
That's not even a rock. That's like a powerful artifact.
They're
That's
not
what he
brick wall,
said.
are they?
But
Oh.
that's what he said. But he also said that we should come talk to you about it because we don't know what we're doing.
Who said to come talk to us about
Old
it?
Gus.
Oh, you guys came from Swiftridge.
Yeah, Swift's kind of gone now.
The storm.
Yeah, the storm. He told us to come talk to you about Exodia and the Rock.
You see the
He told
guy
us
that you're
to,
talking
and then we
to.
left, and then the storm came, and now I think everyone's probably dead.
Interesting.
Maybe.
The guy that you're talking to, he reaches into a long like leather coat that he's wearing, and he pulls out like a couple. They're kind of like note cards, but the Old West equivalent. They're just small slips of paper that he's written things on. He's got one you see. He kind of tosses aside as a grocery list. He's got his own name written on a piece of paper.
Fair enough.
And then he gets to one. He goes, "There was something about almost a prophecy. It's not really. We don't really do prophecies here, but like a thing was going to happen. Are you guys like? Do you know like several other people that all like had a dream or something?
Yeah, we all died,
Oh, that
but like not really.
cool.
We died in the dream, and then
In
we
the
woke up from the
future.
dream.
Oh man,
And
you
we
guys
were
got to give me some of what you guys are having. I'm gonna.
I wish it was.
Water.
I wish it was drugs, man.
Well,
You just need a gun to the head.
he kind of like he whistles a little bit and gets the druids all back together and starts. Can I have your baby?
Yeah, you can have my baby. Be gentle with him, though.
We will. It's good.
Okay.
And she hands over the baby.
They break it.
They set it at the center of the island, and they all sit around and they pass around a bowl of something, all taking a sip out of it.
Crick water.
Can I have some of that?
And I wouldn't recommend it unless you want to participate in the ritual, but I don't know if you know
What's
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, you'll end up just like tripping balls for a while. It's not,
That- Does sound
So
like
it's
fun
good.
though.
I mean, a little bit, but like this is strong stuff. If you're not doing the ritual, it kind of messes with your
It's
thinking.
okay, fine. Okay, fine.
And they all sit and they for a good like 30 seconds, none of them even move. They're just kind of sitting down.
I wish that
And
was
then the artifact, this piece of dinosaur bone encased in amber, lifts up off the ground where they set it a little bit, and it starts to just spin at incredible speed.
He's learning how to walk.
And
He's learning how to walk.
I think your baby's
Sand.
in the head.
and wind starts almost flowing from the rock. It's as if a sandstorm is being contained within the rock that it is being let out. And after a couple seconds of it spinning and letting out the sand all dissipates, the rock comes to a dead stop and then falls back to the ground. And when it hits the ground, all of the grass right where it hits just dies, and it could be described as like a shockwave of an explosion, but you don't hear anything, you don't feel anything, but an orange light just explodes out from the rock. No sound, no feeling, nothing, but you see the orange light very quickly spread, and looking in the distance, you can see the little bits of sandstorm off and away instantly dissipate. They are gone. And the guy who originally was talking to you, he stands up, picks up the piece of amber with bone in it, and hands it back to you. He goes, "It's not really magic anymore, but if you want it, you can have it. We used it to like make a safe zone."
I'm keeping the baby.
And she puts it back in the Bjorn.
Can be your new spell focus.
What did you do? Other than the
We took all the magic, right, that was in the thing that was stopping the Exodia of the Storm from going around here, and we just made it bigger.
But now it's not
So, like-
mobile. It just stays
No,
here.
it just stays here.
Alright.
Okay. So
That was
like,
kind of a contingency plan in case, the storm got too crazy.
gotcha. The rock moving or the rock getting or the thing
The
getting bigger?
The thing we just did where we tripped balls and moved the thing so it's big.
It's making sense. It's not making sense at all. I don't know.
They took the magic in the rock.
I got that part.
They took it out of the rock and then made the safe zone the rock makes bigger.
I got that part.
You just can't move it.
I got that part. What's with the storm though? Like what? What's why?
Is it because of that?
Why did baby have magic to
Is it
Well,
because of that?
protect
crash
against
thing?
storm?
yeah, a long time ago, some weird thing happened with planes, and they kind of mushed. And when that happened, a piece of this world and a piece of a place called Pandemonium got mushed together in that rock, and that stopped storms. But also, the bit of Pandemonium that was here also stayed here, and now there's a big storm guy, and his name's Exodia.
And there's some bandage dude who wants to control it, question mark.
There's a
Guy covered in bandages who apparently succeeds at controlling Exodia.
You met a mummy?
We did kind of meet a mummy.
He was a mummy with weird vials of
in our
goo.
dreams.
That's fun.
He
In our little
kinda
dream,
killed us.
we
That's
When we died.
cool.
I mean, we killed him first.
I mean, yeah, we did kill him.
Just
but he
saying.
was still controlling the storm.
yeah.
Am I wrong?
That kind of seemed to make it worse.
I don't know. We
We don't know why we had the dream.
That's kind of, I don't know either. I dream a lot too.
Just
That's nice.
This fucking useless druid. He's a druid that doesn't know how to druid.
He kind of just does it by accident. He figured it out one day.
and like does magic.
This is like that fucking. This is like that
This is
one
the-
office
the-
intern that no one will fire.
no. This is the gym money of druid.
I had it.
Alright, explain who Jim Money is for the audience.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, that happened in the bag dump.
We'll do
We'll
not
do
the
it
bag
back
dump. We'll do a thing where before we
crash
release
course.
everything, we'll just be like, hey, here's all the major plot points from the last campaign that are important.
Okay.
Hey,
Important people, places,
Damn.
and events.
Yes. Okay.
So before we get where we're going, and I don't know where we're going yet, how did you guys
Put it down.
Yeah.
get in here? Like, why?
What do you mean?
That's 5 cents.
Like, you
Oh
made
my god,
a little triangle in the earth.
We made a triangle. Oh, the where we're right now.
Yeah.
We didn't make it. We found it.
You just found it like this.
Yeah, there was a what are they called? Oasis. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
We were walking around and we found it, and then now it's nature and cool.
Honestly, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fair. That's kind of fair. I
like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can do that.
Gotta pay the Sour Patch tax, guy.
5 cents for a single Sour Patch. Sour Patch.
Anyways,
That's
So-
enough for 5 Sour Patch.
5.
Quarter.
so
Sorry.
so guys, what are we gonna do now that the baby's magic force field is no longer portable?
Hang out here for a bit till we make
can
our
just keep the
next
baby.
course of action.
Well, I'm gonna
have
keep.
to abort it.
I'm gonna keep the baby. I'm keeping the baby.
We'll just hang out here till we come up with our next plan of actions.
What's
since
the
it's a
next
safe
plan
zone.
of action?
That's why we're gonna wait here until we figure it out.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna be here for a while, do you have any of that stuff? Because
What?
I want to get absolutely.
You're gonna
suited.
need to be more specific than that. What kind of stuff are you looking for?
I want to talk to God.
You want to? That's a tough one. I wouldn't recommend it, but and he just like reaches into that big long leather coat, and he hands you like a 4-leaf clover, and he goes, just like eat it.
Just eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna eat it.
You eat the 4-leaf clover, and like for a second, you get the feeling of like the light from the world is coming down on you, and then not even a second later, you just go back to normal and realize you just like thought it was something cool, and the guy is now like covering his mouth and trying not to laugh because he just got you to eat a regular 4-leaf clover.
I feel like you would just do that anyway.
I
in all
would.
honesty.
She would.
Was it good?
I mean it was nice.
Oh, can I have one?
Yeah, and he feels around his coat, and then he just plucks one out of the ground, and then just goes, there you go.
Thank you. Oh, you did.
You eat it.
I eat it.
You are convinced that you are sinking into the ground for a second, and then you make it to make the exact same realization that this guy just got you to eat a regular 4-leaf clover.
Oh, I'm okay. Viola, girl. Okay.
I haven't done anything like that before. That was crazy. I thought I was sinking into the earth.
Do you want to?
They do that sometimes.
No. That was kind of scary.
I hope that's not foreshadowing. I don't hope that like a devil doesn't come for you or something.
Oh my god.
Fucking love this druid. Useless druid.
Manny,
I want to
Manny,
know
we said that we're gonna stay around here for a while. How long?
Their whole job is
Girl, I don't
understanding
know.
the earth, and this guy's answered
Well,
every
kinda-
question has been,
I don't think you should stay too
How's
long.
working?
Yeah.
We're not gonna stay forever.
She goes, I got something just for you. And
got
she
something for me?
she reaches into her bag and she's like she starts digging around in there, and then she
Uh-huh.
pulls out a handful of sand, and she's like, open your hand, open your hand.
Okay.
And she puts it in his hand, and she like closes your hand back, and
Yeah.
he's like pushes it to his chest, and he's like, you have to keep this safe.
I have to keep. Is it drugs?
It might be.
It might. He takes a little whiff. He goes, no, that's sand.
Can I go to a
But
web?
then he opens the pocket that he did have the 4-leaf clover in and just pours it into the pocket.
There you
So now
go.
He's got a little. He's got pocket sand.
Yeah, there you go.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sands. There you go.
Can I go to a weapon shop?
Sure. There is a gunsmith and there is a blacksmith.
I want to buy bullets.
You want to buy bullets? Then the
I only have
gunsmith
2
would be the
loaded
place to
guns.
go.
That's all I got on me, man.
Oh shit.
And we're there.
I'm
So,
assuming we didn't start with
You
extra
would be
magazines
at
of bullets.
The gunsmith or the
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 blacksmith?
blacksmith. So that was who went to the blacksmith? It was
We all stay together.
And
that's-
Philip.
So we all just meet up there.
yeah. So
Are bullets at the blacksmith?
gunsmith?
no,
They're
they'd be
the
at the
gunsmith.
gunsmith.
Are they like neighbors though? Like,
They would be nearby. Yeah,
Alright.
they would be close
Fair
by
enough.
each other. You make your way into the blacksmith, and as most blacksmiths are, there is a dwarven man working the forge, and he says, "What brings you into my shop?"
Hey, what's good, little man? You just raise that
That's-
and take a little fist bump.
I mean, I'm not gonna fist bump you for that.
Come on.
Your like third word was little, man.
Come on.
No,
We don't think you're little.
thank you.
We're
You
not
know
even
this
in
guy-
there.
Would the general
Sorta.
store have like resources for preserving food?
Yes,
Okay. So they would probably have saltpeter then. You see where this is going?
I do see where this is going.
Okay, so then I just have to find sulfur. I
Yeah.
don't know where to find that.
Yeah.
The druids probably have some, in all honesty.
Okay, well I'm not there though.
So, Nier's gonna give up his number. I need brass.
You need brass.
I need brass.
For what?
The knuckles.
You want brass knuckles.
He's gonna upcharge.
Little man right here's gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
Why do you call everybody little man? Is that
I mean, a lot of people are shorter than me, so it's kind of the way of nature, you know.
that? I mean,
That's not how
What's your
nature
height?
works.
Like Nier's like 6'2". He's half orc, so he's like taller than average. Well, he is exactly average for half orc.
that's shorter than you.
Hmm?
You made a character shorter than you.
Yeah,
Dude!
I usually do. It's kind of
I mean, look at his legs.
wants to feel
Of course,
smaller.
anybody would be shorter than him.
listen. Being this height is awkward. I didn't
Yeah.
really need to make awkward characters.
That's fair.
Listen.
But the dwarf, he goes, well, I suppose I could sell you some brass. You need enough for knuckles. Do you need enough for anything else?
Yes, for brass brazier as well.
Brass brazier. That'll be. And he sort of like looks at his tools a little bit. He goes, well, if I was making it, I would only need probably 3 ingots for that. But I don't know your capabilities.
From my background, I have. Wait, I need to pull it up now.
You-
I
you
like
can
how he
assume-
just says that
For
from
for,
my background.
for both of those
To the
things, you can
storekeeper.
assume it is probably 3 ingots worth. This guy's fairly good. You're probably, as an artificer, you're about the same skill level as far as forging goes, and it's not complicated things. You're kind of just hammering a shape.
Yeah. So, anyways, my background is respect of the stout folk, which is basically like the standard a free room and board as long as you're not in danger of doors. So, I don't know if that means anything here since he's
I mean,
a dwarf.
he'll be a little nicer,
Okay.
but he says, well, that'll be probably 3 ingots, and I usually run about a golden ingot depending on the material.
All right. Well, these guys are footing the bill. I'm just doing the labor thing this one.
Oh well, make sure you upcharge him.
We'll do. All right.
2 gold each.
So that's 3 gold total for the brazier and the brass knuckles.
All right.
That's probably like 1, 2 or
Yeah,
something.
it would be like 1, 2.
I'm gonna throw in 2. Nier feels bad about calling the dwarf a little man, so he's gonna tip him. He goes 1 for the knuckles and my bad, G.
My
Thank
bad.
One for the profile.
One for
And
the
then
accidental,
he just
accidentally
goes
racist
back
statement.
to where his workshop area would be and brings out some brass ingots and just sets them on the counter and goes up. I mean, you're good there. This is like the first time someone's coming to my shop and I just ask for stuff. Most people, say, hey, can you make horseshoes or can you make a blade that'll go on the end of my rifle so I can stab somebody while looking at them through the scope? I don't know why somebody asked for that. That's pretty weird.
I mean, we are the West,
Right, but he wanted to be able to look at somebody long range and stab them. He wanted like a long bayonet. That's just a giant sword.
How long did you make it?
I made him a 17-foot bayonet.
How do you even carry that?
How?
I'm not even
he,
there.
He made it out of the shop. Never saw him again. I don't know. I assume he probably lost a duel.
Are we also in the blacksmith?
I'm next door in the blacksmith.
Yeah,
I need
you
to
guys
find
can
it now.
show
It
up.
needs to be out there.
Howdy.
So you're hearing like tales of this man?
I mean, I haven't checked on him. Normally somebody comes in asking for something weird like that. I give it to him. I move on. I don't really, It's kind of weird. Yes.
Can you make me a sickle?
A sickle.
Yeah,
Like for stabbing or for?
for stabbing.
Okay. Yeah. See, because you gotta. That's one. That's nice to be specific. Because farming sickles are, not great for stabbing.
No, I want. See, my mom's uncle's cousin's brother's druid's dragonborn's dog once had this moon sickle, and I want one now.
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sickle's a real item in D&D, right?
Yes.
How much does it cost? Because I don't know off the top of my head. Mr. Rulebook in front of him.
At the gunsmith, how much for
I don't know.
bullets?
That kind of depends on how well I can spell. All right, here we go. Sickle. 1 GP.
Okay, so it's 1 gold for him to make you a sickle.
Okay.
It's a light, simple melee weapon. 1d4 slash.
There you go.
Cool.
Ken, do you also have any fancy, cute little jewelry that you can put in the handle?
I mean, I could. This is gonna be another one I'm gonna have to tell stories about when people talk about things they ask for. But do you have any? Do you have any gems for me to put in there, or do you want me to just make like a little metal flower or something?
You can make a metal flower?
I mean, it's not gonna like grow.
Well, I know that part.
I can make metal that kind of looks like a flower.
I think a metal flower would be super cool. I might have some gems in the bottom of my bag. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay.
And she starts rummaging through her bag again and pulls out like what's the most common jewel?
Quartz,
Yeah, it'd be like quartz or amber. Sounds pretty fun.
amber.
Wanted to remind you.
She pulls out like clear, like just like a handful of like clear quartz.
She's like, I've got some of these. I got clear quartz. I don't remember where I got them, but they've just been in my bag.
I'll put a little bit of that in the handle then.
Cool.
I'll make your little metal flower. The story's gonna make me more money than I can charge you. So
Fair enough. Be gentle with them.
He takes them and he goes and he pulls a sickle that he would have pre-made because that's a fairly common thing that people would ask for, and just makes a little metal flower and forge welds it onto the thing and then puts right in the center of the flower a little gem of quartz.
Yay!
Gunsmith.
How much are bullets?
Bullets. So I believe that the Weird West has stuff for them, but I'll say that this shop is selling them for a set of 20 bullets in a box is going to run you 1 gold piece. So it's effectively a silver for 2. Really?
Yes. I believe so. I was reading today. I think you got it.
So a gold
exactly.
piece for 2 boxes.
A gold piece for 1 box,
Of
which
20.
has 20. Yes.
All right,
So
I'll
the
get.
direct conversion is 1 silver for 2 bullets.
So I'll get 2 boxes.
Okay, so 2 gold. That is 40 bullets.
Yes.
And I think it will.
That'll-
Well, actually, what kind of gun are you using? I think that does
It's a
matter.
revolver.
Revolver. Yeah, then that's the right conversion, right? Because like a sniper rifle costs more money for the bullets.
I believe in Weird West, there's only like simple and martial bullets. I believe
Wow.
there's only 2. Or well, it's like simple than like rifle bullets.
Yeah.
But, like a high power revolver just uses
Yeah.
rifle.
I mean, you can put a 50 cal BMG in a pistol.
You can.
It won't be fun to shoot though.
No. Does anybody else have somewhere they'd like to go?
Now I need to go to the druid.
We have to?
I would
Didn't
like
you
to
wanna get,
find
like,
that
Doesn't
Marshall.
get like
I want to give
No,
him
you
the
wanna
photo
get
and the ring
incense.
vest.
Okay. So the marshal. Could I get you to make an investigation check looking for the marshal?
You got it. That's not good. That's a 6.
A 6. So you look around the town. You can't seem to find anybody that looks like the marshal. Although you don't really know who he is. You were just kind of told to go find him. So it's understandable that you don't really know what you're looking for because your only description is he's the marshal, and marshals can look
I
different.
can just look.
Could I-
Excuse me. Do you know this man? No. Okay. Do you know this man? No. Sorry to bother you.
I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna
What's that? Does that
ask
give us
people
a
if they
bar?
know where the marshal is. Not just holding up a picture.
He said it with
There's a bar that he likes to hang out at.
someone in the
In the
theater
entertainment
district.
bill.
The theater
The
district.
theater
Yeah,
district.
the theater district.
We should
Oh,
go
so
to
you
the
go
theater
theater
district.
Me and you.
Didn't you want to get incense
I
from
got
the?
spices.
But did you want incense?
They didn't have incense.
The
The
druids,
druids
have
had
incense.
Well, it's a minor thing, so it's nothing
Oh,
major.
alright. They seem like they probably give it to you for free in all honesty. They seem cool.
Already did that, right?
You already did what?
Incense. Did I get it yet? Or no?
Oh, you wanted some?
Yes.
No.
Did you not read the message I showed you?
And I read it fast. I don't remember.
Incense. I want to go to
Incense.
the druids, grab incense, and then go back to Andrew
Yeah.
and just wait for the brazier to be done.
Incense from the druids would be like for what are you're getting like sticks of incense, I assume?
Sure.
Okay. They would sell them in like smudge stick style, not like modern like big long sticks. It would be like a bundle of shit. And they would sell them. They would be 3 gold a piece for one of those little
Okay.
smudge stick things.
I'll put that.
No sign of him in the entertainment district at all.
If you're going to the entertainment district, make another investigation.
Gotcha.
Would you like a help die?
I got it.
Do you?
Would you
Well,
like
for
a
everybody
That's a-
else, I'm gonna start.
that's a-
putting-
that's a
I'm gonna
12.
start using the lumber that I made that I bought to start putting together like a crate.
Okay. That if you want to make an intelligence check on that, you can. But that is either you pass the check, do it quick, or you don't pass the check and do it slow. Like,
There's no need to rush it.
Yeah.
I've got all day.
I'll be holding onto the brass. Nero's a
Would you
strong
like a
boy.
help die?
If you want to
No,
roll, you
just-
can. I'm not
okay,
gonna tell
take
you.
I'm
off-
not with
I
y'all.
have a bag full of it.
no,
Just take it off.
the help.
Yeah,
everybody
inspiration.
gets the help
Yeah,
inspiration.
do you
But
want
I've
inspiration?
never seen one of
If
those
you want to,
before.
you can.
Take the.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take the
entire,
D6.
I
Yeah,
never
D6.
mentioned
Add a D6 to
the
it.
entire part of the water.
What the
Oh,
fuck are
shit.
you doing?
For now, anyways, I'm gonna take
That's
it
a
off.
15.
Put it
15?
Yeah.
So with 15, you go down to the entertainment district. The sheriff called it the theater district or the entertainment district. There's not really theaters. There's a couple like little stages that people would maybe give like some sort of speech on. There's also gallows. There are what's the name of those things where the prisoners have their head and hands in the stocks? That's
Stocks.
what they're called. There's stocks with a couple dudes there. There's
I'm gonna wave to
gallows. You're gonna what?
I'm gonna wave to them when we walk by.
Okay. A bunch of them would like be angry at you because they can't even wave back. Their hands are stuck in a thing.
I mean, they can like.
Yeah,
they can do
yeah,
that.
I can.
Yeah, I guess one or
They
two
just
will
look
not
like
be
jazz
pissed
hands.
and
Jazz
do a little jazz
Yeah.
hands.
You'd be like, haha.
But you see standing in front of the gallows, just kind of judging everybody who goes by, is a man who is wearing a full like black suit, white shirt. He's got a black bolo tie on, and he is wearing very proudly a big ol' badge that is a nice like brass badge. That even the guys that you pick stuff up off of have like little like shitty little steel ones that aren't very good, but they do the job. He's got a very nice polished brass
You look like a douchebag.
badge.
Damn.
And he's pretty clearly a marshal. You've met a couple marshals that he fits the description.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to him. Excuse me, sir. I was told to hand these to you. I found this photo and this wedding ring on a body of a sheriff that we came across.
Oh, a body of a sheriff you came
We came across
across.
several bodies, actually.
Oh, you're right. You found several
We
bodies.
did find
Where we
several
found
bodies.
that so bad at this.
Well,
You know,
what's
where's our
the
face
photo?
right now?
And he takes the photo and he goes, "Oh, that's Everett."
That's my brother's name. I got scared.
He-
There was like 10. Wasn't there like 10 of
You
them?
docked yourself like that, didn't you?
Wasn't there like 10 of
He
them?
looks at it. He goes, "That's
For
Everett."
the sheriffs.
I'm gonna. I'll send. I assume the sheriff sent you to find me because I would know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go to his wife's house and let her know. I guess
Oh,
I
well,
shouldn't let her
if-
know right away. He said he was sending deputies out to find the bodies.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well, I'll prepare to identify the bodies. You said there were multiple.
Multiple. If you are sending people, please be.
Oh,
on
they
your
were
guard.
they were sent out to Pickett's Bank, weren't they?
Yes.
That was well, that fool keeps getting robbed and it's killing so many of my men.
We believe it's the work of goblins. If you are sending people to investigate, please be on your guard. It could be
Oh.
dangerous still.
I'll let the sheriff know as he's sending his deputies out there.
If you
What-
want, I can go talk with his wife.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I forgot about
I
it.
think I'll be all right. I think I got it covered. What brings a whole group of y'all here?
We came to see the druids.
Right, but like as a
We all have
as
a dream.
group?
And
I have a baby that's like magic, and the druids took the magic baby and made it not magic to
it was
protect
a
the
rock,
city.
not a baby.
You guys saw the druids already, didn't you?
Yeah.
You seem like you got a contact high or something.
What?
Really?
What's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean?
Hey, I don't know. They're weird folk down there.
I think they're cool.
I'm sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean? You wanna fight?
You're talking about a magic baby?
Well, yeah. Look. And she holds up the rock.
Man, that's a rock.
It's your baby.
Let's go get a room in.
You know what? Sure. That's your rock baby.
So how old is his wife?
How old is his wife?
Why do you need to know?
I don't know off the top of my head how old his wife is. I don't know Everett that well.
You got kids?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Let's go to an inn and get a room. Let's do that.
Mean, from what it sounds like, Everett's been dead like less than a week.
I don't know. Would you guys say that Everett has been dead less than a week?
It's been like 2 days.
Fuck. I will. Fuck.
I was just gonna
I
go.
will not sleep with his wife then.
Oh, I'm all right.
Let's go
I
get.
Excuse our
I was gonna
friend.
go there. Comfort.
I'm gonna go.
That
find
sounds like she's trying to sleep with his husband, with her wife. Okay.
I do.
I'm
Huh?
gonna go find an inn.
I know a gay bitch when I see one. Yeah.
Direction. I'm gonna find a bar.
You're gonna find a bar. You were told where a
You
bar
wanna kiss?
was.
I'm gonna go get.
What?
right next to the
That's what I
general
thought.
store.
I don't swing that way.
It's a sin to lie.
I am lying.
Okay.
Why and where?
Okay, sweetie. Anyways, so we're going to a
Thank you
bar?
for your help against it.
I need some
Uh,
Wish you the
alcohol.
best.
Are you like a group of bounty hunters or something?
We're just
No.
a group of friends who happen to be.
Friends is a strong word.
We have family.
Family is an even stronger word.
You?
So y'all are bandits.
We're
No.
not
No,
bandits.
we have never committed a crime together.
See, throwing it together on the end there makes it sound like you're bandits.
I'm
No,
so,
no, no,
I'm
no,
so
no, no,
sorry about our friend here.
Uh huh.
She's very high strung, as you can see.
I'm not high strung. I'm actually incredibly relaxed. I take a bunch of drugs every morning.
If y'all are looking for work, there's plenty of things that need to be done around town and outside of town. We got plenty of people you can talk to. They got stuff for you to check out.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
If you're trying to, are you guys like trying to follow in the footsteps of the snake bites?
Who?
You haven't.
Oh, I feel like I read a bedtime story about them before.
You probably have read a bedtime story about them.
I don't know.
They're the group like a long time ago who did like good because they
Yeah.
felt like it.
Yeah, I remember them.
You remember them?
Well, no, but like, yes.
Would you remember? You're an elf.
This was like.
Like, yes, but like, no. Like, I've never
Texas?
met them.
They
You
were
live in
they
a
were
lot
last
then.
seen 20
Congrats.
years ago.
Like, I would have been.
No, I mean, how many years ago was
Yeah,
that?
I was about to say.
The 20 years ago.
20 years
The
ago.
Yeah,
last event in 20
like I'm old. Like I was definitely like I'm super alive. I was super alive when they were
One of them,
around.
sorry.
But
You guys
as opposed to like just mostly alive.
yeah. I was like a baby though. Like a not like a baby, but like
Like your rock.
No, I wasn't a rock, but I knew of them, but I had never met them before. But I heard from my aunt, sister's cousin's brother and mother that a few of them are still around.
I think
Really? So they're famous.
Yeah, I mean they are pretty famous.
Yeah,
I fucking love
I
this
ain't never
character,
heard
by the way.
I love both.
I ain't never heard of them.
No, I'm in a rock.
They're very
I was in a rock.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Are y'all trying to like be another what did they call them? They call them adventurers in the old days. They did good for fun. That's weird.
We're just trying not to die.
I want an adventure.
No.
We're not trying. We're just trying not to die.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, that's what my mom said
Long
once.
term.
The Rock.
My mom is not a rock.
Oh,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
What's not clicking, Steven?
Get it together, man. My mom is not a rock. My mom is an elf. Duh.
okay.
ROC or ROCK?
Are you a half?
Rock or rock.
I don't know. I'm
So, how old are
I'm
you?
just judging
Okay.
on the
Like, you would have been around. You would have been much
I've
older.
heard stories
I've
about
heard of
them. Yeah.
I ain't ever heard of them before.
They're
Well, that's-
a very talented group of individuals.
I'm not even from here.
They're so
Who
cool.
are we talking about?
The Snake
I heard they
Pits.
stole a hammer from my city once.
A very marvelous group of amateurs who did a lot.
He is now.
That's how we do backstory.
Let's go.
That's the right way to do it. Fuck everybody who writes a big ass backstory. Doesn't
Hey!
That's
Yeah,
specific.
you two.
I wrote a big ass
YouTube.
backstory last time.
Excuse me.
No, leave a blank story so that shit like that happens.
Excuse me.
They stole a hammer from my
I know,
city.
Excuse me.
You got a good one this time.
Fucking you. I don't have a lot. I
I
have
know.
How many
this.
sentences is it?
Mine's
A
just
paragraph
bullets.
is like.
Is it more than one?
A good length for.
Damn.
Okay, that's way too fucking much. You know how much I gave this man?
Come on.
You want to take a guess how much I gave that man?
Two sentences.
Thank you. 2 sentences. That is it. And they were not even pretty much complete sentences.
They
weren't even
They were
complete
2
sentences,
ideas
weren't you?
put together.
Yeah, Phil's
I
weren't
said,
even in English.
include these
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
French.
Phil gave me 2 French sentences. And
Yes.
said, there's my
There
backstory.
you
There you
go.
Yeah.
I have it's not
Awesome.
that much.
Whole
I could write
points.
more. I could write you. I could work for you.
I give a shit about it, but it is so much more fun to me to have shit like that happen that
They
causes
stole a hammer from my
backstory.
city.
I literally wrote at the end of this, I don't know, probably a drug problem.
We're already there.
Just started
Already in there.
Probably.
Probably.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
What do they do exactly?
As this gentleman had
kicked
said, they had
ass.
they had gone around Texas doing good deeds for others. They were fearless. They always were doing things to help others at the expense of themselves.
And one of them turned into a bird.
At least
At least it's
One of them turned into a bird.
that were in.
One of them turned into a bird,
What were their
and there was another one.
names?
He always sat up in like the
I'm
little
not sure of their
tree.
names.
He always
Are
sat
there
up in a
codes?
tree and he would just shoot people from far away. That's what I heard.
Out of character, is it their code names that are well known? Or like their name names?
No, just the fact that they called themselves the Snake Bites.
We literally came up with that on a fucking
Most
whim.
people
we
don't.
were like,
most
yeah.
people don't even know like who they really were as far as code names or real names or anything. People just know there was an adventuring group 20 years ago that did things. For
Not
good,
even
for fun.
Denver.
Do they know about the train?
They would know like people would know of Denver Nash
Well, yeah,
because
he's Denver
he
Nash.
was a famous bounty hunter who now runs a business. Like people from nearby like Pan's Bakery would know about Pan's Bakery, but people wouldn't go, oh yeah, that's the snake bite. That's Pan. No, people just go, oh yeah, that's the baker that used to be an adventurer. Yes, Val.
Well, player to DM question.
Okay, got it.
So I forget. I don't think anyone wrote any books, but there were some books that I know Jess also wrote for the last
Yes.
campaign.
Right.
Would there have been any that were published about snake bites or anything that would have been
So,
alluded to?
The library at Cloudcliff.
It's hidden now.
This will be
Yeah,
included in the
it's
thing.
hidden.
The library at Cloudcliff kind of went into hiding after the clash.
That's right, okay.
Not necessarily like for any particular reason, but a lot of them kind of went crazy, and the information they hold, they became less like, oh yeah, anybody should be able to learn this, and more like we should keep this stuff to ourselves. If somebody needs to know this information, we know it and we can help them. But other than that, they are keeping stuff to themselves. So like
And-
there would be a couple storybooks that were
Okay.
like derivatives of the very like academic books that Jess would have written
Okay.
about the group.
Yeah.
But the storybooks would get a lot wrong
Okay.
because they're not direct from source. They're
Yeah.
copied from the memory of people. Back
Your
to
notes are
this game.
impeccable,
I just want to make sure.
I'm editing
in case
that.
my
I
character,
gave up.
in case my character would have read the
Before
book,
I gave up, I had
maybe.
like a
Any
couple
storybook.
notes.
I don't
You would've
think
been
your
alive.
character, you would not be a member of the Cloudcliff Library, so you
Oh
would.
no, I wasn't saying that I was a member. I just wanted to know because he loves reading. He just loves.
Yes, so
reading
you
books,
you would have a knowledge of the storybooks, which are not 100% correct,
Okay.
and you would have a knowledge of the general like people would have written like, oh yeah, I kind of remember those guys.
So I would kind of be able to know
I
like
remember those
who
guys.
these like each member's name maybe or.
You
They
would know
developed
you would
train.
know probably their like code names that they went by because that
Okay.
would be something that would survive
I
the
have
class
those.
because I specifically asked you guys to make those code names as something to put whenever somebody was writing down,
That's
like,
right.
I gave these guys money for helping me.
Mhm.
So they would have written that down. They would have gone, oh yeah, I gave money to these guys. That's that event. That's that adventuring party. I don't remember their actual names, but I have written down their code names. So you, Valen, specifically would probably have read somebody's story about the different code names, but
Do
you
you
wouldn't
want
know who's who.
Yeah, send that over to me because I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
They're in a doc, but I'll like.
my character also likes to
You want me
read,
to
not as
read
much
them
as like
out now?
Valen, but
No.
like would I at least know of the group
You,
of their
you
stories.
if you're not like a mega nerd like
Actually,
Valen
I
is,
have-
you would just know kind of the stories.
We never
Yeah.
gave Ord an official
Like
name.
there was kind of
He's
be
just Snick.
like
Oh, what's the name of that two-headed snake?
like stories that were verbally passed between people that somebody
Yeah.
just eventually wrote down. Like, oh yeah, these guys came to my town and they killed the corrupt mayor, or they
That's essentially how Bo
did-
remembers
Do you
all
want
the
that to be your
whatever. So there would be stories like that, and there would be children's stories that are kind of just like these guys were really really nice and they went around and helped people.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's
I was about to
perfect.
say that's
Do
what
you
Bo,
want
that's how Bo
We
just
just give you
remembers
the name
things.
Snow,
Like,
but do you want like twin head snake code name? Because Ord's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That fits. That fits.
So with that bit of table talk out of the way, was there anything people want to do?
Shit, what will we do?
You're making
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, so eventually I want to make
Something.
a
All
crate
right.
into like a crate of holding so I can turn it into a portable workshop.
Okay,
Smart.
that
Cool.
would not be something you could just do.
Not
Off-rip.
not soon,
Yes,
but like
I'll
at least it's a place to keep stuff.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
I would like to check out the bounty.
You want me to do like
I
I
character?
also
the
want to
bounty
check out the
office.
bounty.
I do that.
So-
I
So-
want-
You want me to,
If you could just put like names
Yes,
and then
I'll get to that.
If it fits. If
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't fit,
I got
just-
you, got you.
For information for the table, we have Lucius. Who was going with Lucius to the bounty office?
Me.
Viola and Bo.
I'll
are
go
all-
too.
And Medi are all going to the bounty office. So you walk past the. What the fuck did you just say?
Why are we talking about that now? What the fuck?
I thought I said I wanted brass knuckles, and I said I thought you said breast milk.
Something that's a good joke. Say that out loud. We're doing a comedy podcast.
Funny moments.
Come on!
We're doing a comedy podcast. Don't whisper it.
Find the content! The content!
Sorry. I thought he said breast milk.
Vine boom.
No!
It's
So
fine. We only just started recording this. You're allowed to be mic shy.
Yeah.
So just keep it in mind.
So we
Oh my
you walk past the sheriff who has gone back to reading his newspaper. He pays a little
Hi,
mention to you
Sheriff.
as you go by.
Howdy.
And the bounty office, there is a door that just says bounty office right across the front with one of those flip open close sign that says open. If you open the door, you would see a half-orc man who is sitting, and seemingly he just kind of sits in a dark office all day, hands in like a what's this called? Tent.
The Mercer.
Yeah, he's doing the Mercer pose with his hands, and he's just staring at the door in a dark room with a stack of papers on his desk,
Excuse me.
and he goes, "Hello,
Hi. I want to
Hello.
kill somebody.
you've come to the right place.
Yeah!
Would you like a bounty license?"
Do I need a bounty license to kill somebody?
Oh, well, legally, yes.
Okay, I guess I'll do it legally.
Do I have one already?
You would not have a bounty license. You're a pirate.
That's
Pirates don't usually
What?
do things legally.
Like very.
I always said they were like, but her people were around doing bounties for the past couple. Whatever. I'll get a
You're a
license.
pirate.
Fine, I'll get a license. Die.
So anti-pirate to
Yeah.
do things the legal way.
Why are you a bureaucratic pirate?
Yeah,
That's-
that was
that is-
I can't play chaotic characters, Tyler. That's why.
Okay. So he says, well, first, I need you to pass a mental assessment test, and then I need you to pass a shooting test. So
I can shoot real good.
that's great.
I can also pass a mental test.
Well, I'll ask
I don't
you.
know about
I'll
the
ask you
mental
all as
test,
a
but I can
group. I'll ask you all as a group. I'll set the scene. You are walking up to a bounty. You're next to a river. You know that the man hiding under an alcove in the river is the man you are looking for. The bounty says bring him in alive. What's your first move?
I take out his stick and I beat the shit out of him, but I leave him alive.
Oh, okay. That interesting approach.
I wish I were there right now. I have totally.
Any of you have a different approach?
Well, he's in an alcove by a river.
He's in an alcove by a river,
Waterboard him.
sitting with his campfire.
The horse's name was Wednesday.
The horse's name was Winston.
I'm not.
You gave me an idea. He says that.
I would put out the fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Put out the fire.
And then, if he wants to live, he's got to make another fire. But I'm there. So then he can't make the fire. And then, I would tell him that he could come with me, or he could die. But he wouldn't want to die, so he would give up.
That's a good. Now, following the same scene, whether you beat him to a pulp or you put out his fire, he holds out a tincture that he says will cure you of all medical ails. Do you take the tincture?
No.
Joke's on you.
My mama told me never to take drugs.
Yeah. Joke's on you. My mom gave me a lot of drugs. So there's no fixing this anymore.
I would refuse, but I would ask the ingredients of the tincture.
You are so smart.
Very, very smart. The tincture was poisoned. Now, when you don't take the tincture, he begins to run down the river. What is your next course of action?
Knock him into the river.
I would chase him down and restrain him.
Chase him down and restrain him.
I would.
That's a good idea.
I
Alright,
would.
fair enough.
Well, are we allowed to use magic?
If you have it.
Yeah, I would cast a spell at his foot so he would trip.
Yeah,
And
I
get it.
would also cast a spell at his foot, but instead of just making him trip, I'm going to cast Entangle and I'm going to try to drown him a little. But I'm going to leave him alive because you said he needed to be alive.
Yeah. So, congratulations. You've all passed the mental portion of the bounty exam.
Yippee!
What's your name?
Bo.
You passed with flying colors. I like the way you think. Now we need to go in the back. I'll set up some bottles. You all just need to shoot one.
I can shoot a whole person. I can
That-
totally shoot.
That's great,
A bottle.
but law says I gotta make you shoot a bottle.
Okay.
So he sets up on a fence out back behind the sheriff's
Is anybody
office.
up for execution?
No.
And
That's how they used to cast swords.
he sets up. How many of you are there again? 1, 2, 3, 4. He sets up 4 bottles. He says, "Everybody take a shot at it. Everybody take a shot at a bottle. You just shoot till you hit it. I don't really care."
Okay. Do you have a gun I could borrow?
I mean, not one
You
that
have
you
to
can
use
borrow.
I have an extra revolver. Be careful with the blade on the
You
top.
have-
Okay. And she just takes it and she just shoots the ball.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Do you have any range spells? You could do that instead. Like thorn whip or something.
24.
24. You hit the bottle.
AC of 5. Did you roll below a 5?
No, I didn't.
How far away is
You
the
want to
bottle?
use my dice
I
tray?
rolled a 21.
30 feet. You roll 21. You hit the bottle.
19.
19. You hit the bottle. What did Bill get?
Add your dex.
Yeah, don't forget to add your dex.
Before
Oh, we had our
Bo
decks.
shoots, I'm
Yeah.
going to whisper a little incantation and then cast guidance.
Okay, so you get to add a d4 to your roll.
No. The dragon one.
Okay.
Dragon.
That's only really check your skill checks.
3.
What'd you get?
12.
Alright.
What'd you get?
14.
14. You hit the bottle.
Nice.
It's
Can I have my gun back?
AC of 18 on a glass
Thank you.
bottle.
And the guy says, "Well done." And he pulls out 3 cards and he says, "Just sign on the card and you're official. Good job."
She like scratch like baby scrawls her hair.
You should put it in Druidic.
Good idea. She writes her name in Druidic on the card and puts a little smiley face next to it.
So, now comes the part where you choose your first bounty.
Is there one for those annoying bandits outside of town?
In fact, there is.
Do we get to kill him?
Unfortunately, they have not caused enough trouble to be brought in dead.
What if they did?
That's really not for me or you to decide. I get, bounties from the state, and then they tell me to,
What if I am the state?
that I listen,
Girl.
I don't. I don't know if you know what the
Okay.
state is.
Not really.
It's not just one person.
Oh.
What does the bounty entail?
Bringing in their leader, second in command, and third in command all have a bounty on them. Bring them in alive. They are 10 gold apiece.
Bringing them alive, would that still constitute them to being? What punishment would they receive if we brought them in alive?
Well, if they're brought in alive, they will go to the court of this town. They will be tried. If they are found guilty of all of the things that we know that they did, they'll be hung by the neck till dead. If they're found guilty of most of them, they'll be thrown in the stocks for a while.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Out of character,
It's a lot.
since I'm not there, are people who don't have a bounty license allowed to participate in like the bounty process?
Yeah, that even in the Wild West, you could just if you got a bounty hunting license in the Wild West, you could just deputize somebody. You could just be
Okay.
like, yo, you, my friend, you're helping me, and
Alright.
they're legally allowed to kill somebody now.
We got you. We
Nice.
got you.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
just
even-
need a bounty to turn in a bounty.
Can
You
you-
said, I know I'm not there, but
Mhm.
just make sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
You said the first, second, and third in command?
Yes,
Sounds very familiar.
it does.
That does sound very
Believe it or
familiar.
not, I am not very creative.
So who has
I,
hideous laughter?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's got hideous laughter?
Oh. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to go beat him up and drag him here? Because they were kind of annoying.
I have.
Can
Plan
Niram even
first.
get
I don't feel like
a
they'll be
bounty
much
license?
of
He
a fight.
doesn't use guns. He's like when they're like, I'll punch him. I promise. I promise. I will.
I mean,
I mean,
Could you
Bo
throw
doesn't
things?
really use guns
Throw
either.
things?
Huh?
Can you throw things?
I can throw things. I
See?
can throw people
Good
at
enough.
other people.
yeah, that
I'm
That
okay
would-
with
you-
being thrown
you-
at people.
the guy who hands out these bounty licenses is kind of just like making sure you're not like a criminal just trying to kill people for fun. Other than that, he'll give you a license.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
He just legally has to make sure you can break the bottle from
Oh,
30
wow,
feet away.
nobody said
So if
it.
you throw him at the bottle and it breaks the bottle,
Oh.
he's good.
It's like, all right, break that battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go find the rest of the group and
Yeah.
plan? Where are they? Where did we leave them?
We left them at the
Where did we leave Andrew, guys? Where we can't lose our kid.
The
I'm with
blacksmith.
them.
Blacksmith.
He's safe. I'm with him.
That's
No.
not any consolation.
You are not as safe.
I'm also with
No.
him, so.
I could
Okay, that's
take
safer.
care of myself.
Once we meet up with the group, I want to pull Val aside.
Okay.
Hello. So while we were at the bounty office, there was a bounty for the Husky bandits. Saying that they have to be brought in alive. Their first, second, and third command.
Your own group.
If they are found guilty of all the things that they have been doing, and then they are to be hung at the neck. If not, then they receive a minor offense. But seeing that we both saw how they were last night, I don't think that they're a real threat. And even if they are guilty of the things that they have committed, I don't think they are deserving of death. I
I don't think that's our whole thing.
I wanted to hear your.
Simple, that's the thing.
It would, but I want to hear your opinion on it, since you were there with me.
It's like, fuck.
Technically, if like you brought him in alive, which is kind of stupid still, we're just disposing easily right now. They're not much of a threat.
They were
Just
outside
more
the
of
city.
an annoyance.
in a lower
But
encampment.
if they're brought in, they're probably just going to face minor offenses, and then get a little slap on the
How
wrist,
far?
and hopefully.
Uh,
Well, never mind. They're not smart,
not
so
a
never
long
mind.
journey from
I mean,
town,
I was gonna say
but
hopefully
long
be
enough
smart
that
and not do it
it'd be
again,
difficult
but
to
probably
go from
not
there to town.
because they're a bunch of dumbasses. So,
True.
so yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but that's my only thoughts about it.
Understandable. I hope you understand. I'm just against taking lives senselessly. But if this is the best course of action that needs to be done, then I guess it's needed to be
Yeah.
done.
Of course, I mean, if I was a bounty hunter and had a license, I would help you, but I don't.
Well, fun thing is, you can still help. I
can I know?
Basically deputize. So deputize, as the man of the
Oh,
office
gotcha. Okay.
said.
So I can. Okay.
So we can enlist the group of the rest of the help of the group who doesn't have a license.
Did anybody ask what the reward for the bounty was?
He said it. He said it. It was 10
10
gold.
gold.
10 gold apiece.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
10
just saying,
gold a
that's
pop.
so funny.
Single apiece. But that is all I wanted to ask you about.
Okay.
Thank
30
you
gold
for letting me
amongst
pull your ear.
7 people.
Sure. Anytime.
It's not even 5 gold
I mean,
each.
do we need the rest of the group? Like, do we need that? What's his name? Schmirum or whatever? What's his name? Is he even any help?
I mean, he is pretty strong. He is muscle.
Okay,
The
but like
last
besides
person
that.
Oh, my God.
What you guys whispering about over there?
My point stands.
I'm so sorry.
We got bandits to beat up. Come on.
Okay.
You want to beat up bandits, Nero?
Oh, I'm always trying to beat somebody up. Come on, it's me.
What about you, kid?
Kind of what I do.
All right.
He's a child.
He's a
that,
teenager. He's
Is
old
that
enough
okay?
to punch somebody.
How's that brazier going?
I haven't even started yet.
Fuck.
We could.
Well, not
start
Bronson,
How
our-
soon do you need it?
Like, preferably now.
So after we
What
get
do you need a
our.
brazier for?
It's gonna take a while.
I'm confused at what
I'm
the
just-
fuck you need a brazier for.
I'm starting with
I want a
ingots
friend.
here.
Are you trying to make a homunculus already?
No, familiar.
Oh my god.
I'm like starting with ingots. I need to like bang it out into like sheets and like strips or something. It's gonna take
I
You don't
know.
need a familiar to fight bandits. Come on.
No, I know. I'm just saying I want
one.
Right. Exactly.
But I want one.
If we're all set to go, then I guess we should head out soon.
Let's head out.
Okay.
Do I remember where we saw them? Okay.
Yes, they're outside of city limits. They're far enough away that the sheriff doesn't technically have jurisdiction to just go grab them. So
That's why there's a bounty.
they're a little smart. They know to stay outside of town limits. The marshal could, but he's lazy. So
Marshal doesn't give a fuck.
the bounty commission just was like, "Yep, we'll go. Go get them."
Let's go.
I know where they are, so
Do we want to go in guns blazing?
let's go in quietly first.
You're so annoying.
Don't be mean.
So I was supposed to be the asshole. The fuck?
I got all this armor on me, so it's
I'm practicing
kinda
how to
hard.
be chaotic.
I'm not exactly quiet either.
Well, do the best that you can. If
Okay.
okay.
I can cause a distraction.
You are a distraction.
I mean, I can be a bigger one.
Apparently,
That was-
you're famous, so
Why
maybe
was
they
that
know
one of
you.
the smartest things you've said so far? What the fuck?
I mean, I'd like to think I'm kind of smart.
Niram is good at one thing and one thing only, and that's
Sure.
fighting.
You can continue to think that. Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Are there any high spots where the camp is?
There would not be any high spots.
We're in the
nearby
middle of the
camp.
desert.
It's
I'll make a high
Is there
spot.
any-
Giant sign pile.
That's kind of smart though.
How'd I say?
I can stand outside the camp and I can do a little something. You'll know when to get them. All right. But let me do this. All right. I'm good at being loud and strong.
So
I trust your judgment.
I assume this conversation is happening as you're all heading out of town
Yes.
towards
Yeah.
Yeah.
down the Wallace Trail a little bit to see the encampment again. So what is the plan?
And does anybody have firebolt?
Firebolt?
I have
yes.
guiding bolt.
Yes, I have firebolt.
I
Okay,
have.
I'm gonna cast grease. You follow up with firebolt.
Cool.
I love
right,
all of
so-
these.
Trying to burn them to
The big
death.
plan for Niram is to simply stand
You had to
on the
rewrite all of
opposite
the
side of the camp from the rest of the party
No, it was a blank.
and make a distraction.
Why
Okay.
didn't they have guidance?
So first, I'll need you to make a
Not
stealth
innocent.
roll to get to the other side of the camp without them noticing that there's a group that walked up, split off, and there's one on the other side.
Okay.
Real quick before that
Yeah.
Niram goes off, I'm gonna say please be careful. And I do trust your judgment and just,
Come on, it's my forte. I'm fucking people
Who
up.
has-
Well, I believe you do, and then I'm gonna cast enhance abilities.
Okay.
Give you
Cat's Grace?
Yeah, Cat's Grace.
Who's
I
their
have
like
enemies.
main weapon fighter here?
I'm gonna cast
With
mage
guns?
armor.
No.
Okay.
I need to.
Oh, you
cast
need like a
magic
weapon.
Yes.
I think.
Oh,
let me
my
see.
Crimson Right makes my weapons magical anyway.
Alright.
And it makes them magic
No, I don't
anyway.
know.
I have a stick.
I was thinking of casting magic weapon.
I have a
on
stick.
somebody's weapon.
I could use weapons.
What? I don't know if it would do much
Oh,
for
I
me.
do
What does magic
magic
weapon
so,
do?
yeah.
Magic. It makes the weapon magic and it gives it +1 to hit damage.
Oh, I kind of already do that.
I mean, if you want to give it to somebody, I can use guns also. So,
All right.
Uh,
it probably works on guns. So.
If it works, I use guns.
but I'll give you Cat's Grace.
All right.
Are you
Before
Yeah.
Is he giving it to you?
I think so.
before Niram runs out, he's like,
I have my
cast magic
Crimson
weapon.
Right. So
"We got this."
Uh,
I have.
Thank
Through
you.
my race ability spellsmith, I cast magic weapon on your gun.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pre-activate my Crimson Right as we get up there.
Okay.
So
I have
to
magic
get
stones.
hurt.
I can hit people real hard with rocks.
That'll be very handy. Thank you.
18 stealth? Okay, so you make it to the other side of the camp. I'm gonna
Oh,
need you to
yay.
tell me what you do to try to get their attention.
Okay.
I rolled
So,
low on the amount of damage I have to take.
Niram has recently come into tune that he's been inadvertently meditating, and he's been kind of communing with some of the stuff that he learned from his monastery before he left at the ripe old age of 18. So he's like, okay, come on, it's been a bit. Come on, you got this. You're literally near him the cage. He
has
cracks-
anxiety.
He cracks his fingers and goes, okay, come on. Dad was an asshole, but he was a good teacher. All right. And I'm going to use 1 monk point for enlarge, and I'm going to use another monk point for pyrotechnics. So everybody in the camp and on the other side of the camp, you all would just see Niram grow to a pretty large size, and then you'd see a bunch of fire coming out of his hands.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's the cue.
So pretty much every bandit in the camp turns to look at you and has the most confused look on their face because they for a second they heard you and they started to say like there's a tougher tax in this part of the what?
And then the explosion goes off.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yes.
So I didn't ask this. I don't know. I don't remember hearing anyone else ask this. The bounties. Is there pictures of who we're supposed to be getting?
Yes.
Good. So we do know what they look like.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
Well, we saw the leader also.
Yeah.
We saw the leader,
We saw
yes.
the leader.
I think it'll be pretty easy to be like, oh yeah, the guy in the weird wolf pelts, probably.
I more or less was
Okay.
meant like second and third.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick up a
Probably
handful
the
of
guy
pebbles.
who can count in quotation marks.
I'm gonna pick
Thumbs
up a
up, guy?
handful of
No,
pebbles and
thumbs up.
cast magic stone.
No?
Who do you want me to throw these at?
He's number 3.
Well, we need to enter combat.
Is he actually?
The function guy's number 3. Yeah.
All right, we're ready to go fight them. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, Niram's just gonna run in.
Okay.
As a large creature.
So as you run in, they all go to grab their guns, but they're afraid because the guy that they tried to rob yesterday is huge and has fire coming out of his hands. So they don't really have much time to react to the fact that you are running at them.
Do I get surprise?
Yeah, they will get the surprise condition. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Hell yeah. Where's my funky fire? Leave me alone, Reddit.
Not bad.
Actually, I'm gonna use my ice fire.
Do we want to write initiative somewhere?
I can write on the board.
Write it on our
okay.
little whiteboard.
I rolled a 16.
You can snatch one of those ones too.
Okay.
Alright.
You, just,
And if you need to, there's the.
you can take those
ones,
off.
too.
It's
You
hilarious.
can unhook those.
Just
you can
pass
bring
them
it over.
around.
Well, like,
So
I can
anybody, 25 to 20. Anybody?
Huh?
Oh, anybody get over 25?
Hold on.
You got over 25. How the fuck did you do that? You're level 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
26.
so
God
Val has a
damn.
26.
No, like
Did you
actually
get a
how
nat
though?
How the hell did
No.
you possibly do that?
Well, my initiative is already a +8.
How?
Oh, you're one of those. No, he's one of those bullshit wizards where it's like, add your intelligence to your initiative, and then add this to your initiative. Fuck you. Alright,
Okay.
fuck you,
Yep.
wizards.
And I rolled an
anybody-
18.
Anybody get 20 to 25?
I got 21.
21.
Nice.
20.
Not even close.
Anybody
Fuck
get
up.
15 to 20?
16.
18.
So Medi first, then. Yep.
15.
You rolled an
Okay.
18?
Joe, what did you say?
15.
Okay. For a second, I'm like, 50? What? That's a little over 25.
You rolled a 16, Mikey?
Yeah.
And then
You're in the cage.
15.
Anybody get 10 to 14? What'd you get?
13.
13.
what's your dex?
+3.
We have to roll off.
Fuck. Okay.
We love a good old roll off. I love rolling off with my friends.
Bro, same.
Wait, no we don't. Never mind. I
No
lied.
wonder there's so much
I lied.
homoerotic tendencies
I
in
plus
here.
2. I forgot. Wait, what did you get?
15.
We have our help die also, don't forget. The D6s.
I no
And
longer
then,
have my
did
health
anyone
die.
roll a 14? So you rolled a 13?
Guidance works on initiative. That's something I learned recently.
What?
It does, yeah.
Really?
There's
Yeah,
ability
it does.
checks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anybody want to make it
Initiative is
30?
an ability check.
No, fuck up.
I forgot. I should.
I'm about to. What?
I wish it was self. I wish guidance was self.
Ugh.
And then,
I mean, it's touch.
That's everyone.
Well, it's one willing creature. I don't know. It doesn't
Uh,
specify
so-
self.
1 in between Medi and Niram. Just a dash, I don't care. Actually, put another one in there. And then 1 in between Andrew and Lucius. And then 1 just for you. Yes.
Yahoo.
That is the right number.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Imaginary combat time. Let's go.
Yes. So
Theater of mind.
we will start with Val. What do you do on your turn?
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to first see if I can find the one of the three that we're looking for in
Okay.
amongst the crowd.
So, could you make a perception check?
What is that? That is right there.
Go
That
be ready.
is a 21.
21. So with a 21, you can spot that the guy, the thumbs up guy, the one who does all their money counting for them, is sitting next to the money bin. The leader with the wolf headdress is sitting right by the fire, and he's very, even though Niram is making a big scene, he's still very broodingly staring at the fire. But the second in command is nowhere to be found, as far as you can see. But the second in command you don't recognize. It's a man wearing a suit, which is weird for this group. He just very, very different. He's a normal-looking guy wearing a suit, which does not fit in this group at all.
Interesting. Okay.
But what is your turn?
I'm going to go ahead and fuck it. We're gonna cast True Sight.
You're gonna fuck
Or it's
it?
True Strike, not True Sight. My bad.
True Strike?
I cast
Strike,
True
yes.
Sight.
Okay.
And then is there anything else I want to do?
If you have grease, I have firebolt too.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck him up.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
So.
You rolled good initiative for once. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I know, right? Okay. Well, so we can see the
Be ready, Betty.
first and second in command, you said?
Yeah, you can see the first and third.
First and third? Okay. Are they generally close to each other?
Those two would not be very close to each other. The money bin and the campfire are far enough away. I assume you're trying to entangle both of them.
No, I'm gonna try to hit the shit out of at least one of them with a rock.
Oh, you could do that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
You could pick one of them and just do that.
Yeah, who's closer?
Closer to you would be the guy at the money bin.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up a handful of pebbles. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast, what's it called? Magic Stone.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna yeet it at the. Really? I'm gonna throw the rocks at his forehead.
Okay.
You should record
Also,
a
meant
TikTok
to
of
clarify,
that.
True Strike is on the leader, number one leader.
Okay.
He's only one target, so forgot to clarify that.
What is True Strike?
No, True Strike. No, you
True
cast
Strike's just your next attack.
yourself. Yeah. So it's
You
one
point a
target.
finger at a target in a range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defense. On your next turn, you gain advantage in your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know that's
get
how
advantage.
True Strike works.
Wait.
I thought it was just advantage.
That's True Strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just for you though.
Yeah, it's just for you.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Truest statement ever.
Yeah, that's real.
Real.
I need that in my life.
So, what are you doing? You rolled a hit with your magic stone. Magic stone is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you roll to hit.
Roll a hit as an action.
Yes, and you use your spell attack mod.
Do
And you roll for each stone.
I love
You roll for each stone.
Not bad. Not
That's
bad.
not bad.
You roll
That's
for-
not bad.
You roll for
I
each
roll-
stone.
I roll for each stone.
Each stone, yes.
How many you throw?
Three.
Can you throw
It does
one
three.
at a time though?
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's
I think
I got it.
you can
You got
can
one?
hold all three and
Oh, you
chuck
can
all
go.
three at once.
I think rules is written you can do one at a time, and I think for this
That's not
I'm gonna
bad.
do one at a time because
Oh.
throwing all three is kind of wacky.
Oh, he's only letting you throw one at a
You
time.
throw one of them at a time.
Well, then I'm using the one where I got 18.
Okay.
And then, what spell modifier? 18.
Yeah, you add your spell attack modifier.
23!
Nice.
So that is gonna hit. You're hitting the second in command, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Second in command isn't.
Or no, third.
Yeah.
The money guy.
The money man.
The money man,
I'm hitting
sir.
the money man.
Money Mancer, he costs $7.
So you roll your damage.
What's my damage again?
It's a
D4. Or is that
magic stone is something plus something.
Yeah, D4 plus
1d6 plus my mod.
Oh, D6.
A d6 plus your spell attack modifier.
That is not bad.
Or your spell modifier. That's not a d6.
I was like, that's not a d6. I was like, why is it 30? Somebody just give me a d6. Thanks for
Mhm.
8.
8 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Woohoo!
You do 8 damage to the money guy, the thumbs up money guy.
Woo!
Um,
He knows how to count.
So next up is Medi. What do you do on your turn?
All right, so I can see Wolf Pelt guy, right?
Yes, you can see Wolf Pelt guy. He's staring broodingly into
He's
a fire.
he's the leader.
Yes.
Correct. Great. Amazing. So action. I'm gonna shoot him. I already activated my Crimson Right.
Okay.
Yay. So that's a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right.
Oh,
roll
shit.
roll your damage. Roll.
Do I get to double my Crimson Right too?
Yes, you double your Crimson Right damage. You double the damage. You
Of the
do
bullet.
one full damage die and then roll.
Yes. So it's already gonna be 12.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good.
Not supposed to stack those in the park.
That's 22 damage.
Okay.
Then
So
you have to kill it.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Alright.
And then bonus action, we're gonna curse him.
You're gonna cuss him out.
I'm gonna cuss him out. Yeah. No. Okay. So.
Does it give disadvantage on
Fuck
saving
you, I
throws?
fucked your mom!
I
love our moms!
What does the curse do?
All right. Well, this is a homebrew one that Tyler approved,
I did.
so I don't know if you're gonna regret this or not.
I
Well, it doesn't do any damage.
okay.
So.
You know my
it's-
typical rule. I allow it, and then if it's fucking overpowered, I get rid of it.
Yeah. So it's the curse of seasickness.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and amplify it so that, and he'll need me to make. He'll make a con save against my save DC.
What's the effect?
So seasickness gives them disadvantage on attack rolls.
He rolls a 19 on that.
Fuck, he saved. Well, it'll still land. I think it'll last till the end of his next turn, and then it'll go away with his con save. I think that's how they work.
What do you mean?
So wait, how
Does
does
it
blood?
do anything? That
So-
you passed?
Okay, so blood curses. I invoke them as a bonus action.
Yep.
And then it lasts till the end of his next turn. And then
Yep.
if I amplify it, he can make a save at the end of his turn to get rid of it. So I should have waited till his turn to have him make the saving throw.
Okay.
I think so. He'll be affected by it till the end of his turn. Then it's
Wait,
gone.
Wait, so amplify?
So
is
amplify-
what gives him the.
So amplify
I think
makes
Amplify
it.
makes it worse for him, but he can make a save to make it not have effect.
But if I just straight up invoke it, it just lasts for
Okay.
till the end of his turn.
I think Amplify makes it better, but he can make a save to not have
Okay.
any of it happen.
Yeah.
Risk
And I
roll.
amplified it, and I lost.
Do you get anything because we're in a surprise round?
I don't think so.
No.
So seasickness, well, it has two. So he has disadvantage. Basically, the thing is, he's seasick, he's nauseous, he can't attack well, and he's bad at saving throws, except on the ones to get rid of the effect of the curse.
Okay.
Knees weak, arms heavy.
So he has
arms spaghetti.
disadvantage
Yeah.
on the things.
You know, something sweater on.
So if you have any if you have any like saving throw spells, he has
Sweater
disadvantage
spaghetti.
right now,
Okay.
Sweaty
Sweater.
spaghetti.
and he has
Um,
disadvantage on attack rolls for his next turn.
Oh, yeah.
And I need to take damage.
Next up is him.
Surprise round? You said
Oh
you
yeah,
were in a surprise
that's
round.
right. So you get one full run through. So
Yeah.
then it is in your.
Oh, so this is gonna last longer than I thought it would.
Like it's a surprise round.
I took 2 damage.
Well,
Actually, yeah, because you. I guess you all surprised them because he was a distraction and he showed up out of nowhere.
All right.
So-
I thought you said.
I did say that, but that works.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Well, I don't want to do double right off the bat.
So, how many people are around me right now? Because I just kind of ran in on the opposite side of wherever they are.
So generally around there in this camp right now there are 5 bandits.
5 bandits.
Just step on them, man.
Okay. So then, I'm gonna activate my Eldritch Claw Tattoo. It's a thing that I can do.
Yep.
Free object interaction.
Mhm.
So
Are
then.
you sure it's activating his free action?
Yeah, object
Okay.
interaction. It's a free action.
Okay.
You only get 1 now. So I'm gonna do that, and then there's 5 people in front of me.
They're not all like directly in front of you. There's the guy by the fire. There is the guy by the money. There's.
Are there any within like 15 feet of me?
Oh yeah.
Like just right there in front of me.
Where would you have stopped in this camp?
Like right like at like kind of like the edge of like their like border where like you know the camp like starts kind of.
Yeah. So there would be one of the like normal bandit guys, probably the lady that robbed you initially, is just kind of out there.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my first punch. I'm gonna stomp her. Or I'm not gonna stomp her. I'm just gonna
What's like,
like a
kill
swat
her?
like a fly.
Low.
Okay.
Make sure
well-
it's not lethal damage.
I thought it was. Are we only keeping the commanders alive? I thought it was only the commanders. It's specified on the command to be alive.
It said dead or alive on those 3 guys. Being a bounty hunter does not give you the right to just murder people.
That's true.
You don't really have a bounty on the other 3, but if they try to attack you, that's on them.
well.
Then I'll do non-lethal damage. Nier wants to make a good impression. So then
To who?
Respected.
that is you guys.
Aw.
24. That's gonna be 24.
That is going to hit those
All right,
guys.
and that is a 2d6 plus 5.
Okay.
Damn.
That is 11 damage. Off rip.
Okay.
That's only 1 punch.
Okay.
36 on a punch?
Oh wait, no, my
Eldritch
tattoo.
Oh.
I get an extra D4 because of that because I'm enlarged.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah, that's a 15. in
So
total.
you smack this guy, you instantly knock him out. One
Okay.
punch, he's out, down for the count.
All right. Any other punchable people within 15?
Within 15 feet of you, you would have to move a little bit, but there would be that goblin guy that you had seen before would be not far.
Then I'm gonna like golf him, but no, I'm not like like I'm gonna just smack him a little so he does a little tumble and gets knocked out.
Okay.
Another lethal
Another lethal.
another
lethal?
non-lethal damage.
Mhm.
Whoop. That is another 17.
Okay,
So
that
then
hits.
that is 2d6 plus 5.
D4 also.
And another d4, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot. That is 7 plus 5.
12.
It's 12, and then an extra d4 on top of that. It's enlarged. We love being enlarged.
15 again?
That
Is that 3 or
is-
2?
That's a 3.
So 15 again.
15 again? Just
15 damage. Okay. The goblin goes tumbling, but he is not knocked out. He is sent a bit further away from you, but he is still awake. He's hurt,
Okay.
but he's awake.
Still kicking it.
Then anybody else within kind of closest range with me?
The closest one to you now would most likely be either the demolitionist, who would be the guy. He would be near some of the tents, so more to your left, or directly ahead of you. You would have to move a little bit again, but not more than your movement to get to the leader.
Demolitionist. Does he have any explosives in his hand right now?
Not in his hand, but he's got a lot of lit ones on his vest.
Okay, then
Lit
are they
Yeah.
lit right now?
Yes.
Use?
Oh, then I'm going to then use my I'm gonna trade out my flurry blows because I get that because I just used the key point for being
Yes.
bigger. I'm gonna trade that out for a grapple, and
Okay.
I do have powerful build, meaning my strength now is up 1.
Yes.
So if possible, I'm just gonna grab him and then toss him,
Okay.
throw him as
shit.
far as I can.
So he explodes in the air.
Okay.
So that he's not exploding near us.
Like when a superhero
Make-
throws a
make a strength
like when a
check.
superhero throws a bomb into the sky,
athletics?
you know?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I have expertise on athletics.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
I have advantage on this.
Of course you do.
I forgot. Enhanced ability, we love Cat's Grace. That is a 19 plus 8, so that is a 27.
Cat's Grace
It's
is next
Dex.
one.
Cat's Grace
Yeah.
is Dex.
Yeah,
Athletics.
athletics
is-
athletics is that's for me, remember?
Oh yeah.
Monk revised.
Oh.
So you grab the demolitionist guy who, upon seeing your show as you showed up, he was surprised, but he's always on edge. So
Aw.
he heard there's a fight and just lit all of his dynamite and was ready to just start throwing it at people. But you just grabbed him and tossed him away.
Hell yeah.
He's on
He,
execution.
he's now outside of the range of the camp.
Fall damage?
Not enough to kill him. I'll say he would take fall damage, but not enough to kill this
How
guy.
much fall damage? Can I roll it?
You can roll it. Yeah, roll.
It's a d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, just roll 1d6. I'm assuming you throw this guy more laterally than up.
I'll throw him up if she would just I guess
We'll come back down into camp.
You could
That's true.
you could throw him up and he'd come back down, but take more fall damage, but his stuff would still be lit. Or you could throw him laterally and get him out of the
that's
camp.
true. How far laterally am I throwing him? How far is he?
You get him a good 20 feet. You're fucking huge.
Good 20 feet.
Yeah.
Huge.
All right. Yeah, I'll roll a single d6 for that. I got my bullet dice. I actually get to use these.
I need more bullets.
He takes 1 damage.
You take 1 damage.
Nice.
But yeah, so everybody who's watching near him attack, all of a sudden would see that he has this light bluish aura around him, all of a sudden as he moves and as he punches, and you see his punches, he's not punching close to them, but you see almost a like mage hand like outline outstretch and like extend his movements. So you see when he punches, a blue hand kind of comes out and finishes the range.
Magic.
And then does it again. And then even for the grab, he extends out and the blue hand grabs it, pulls him, and smacks him against his hand.
Get over
Tosses him.
here.
That is sick.
That's kind of badass.
That is awesome.
Get
And
over
we get
here.
that.
Nirim looks confused on how he's doing this, but he's having a great time.
You're doing a good job. Keep it up.
I know I am. Thank you.
It's your turn, Andrew.
All right. I'm going to take out this canister with like a long string attached, and I'm going to hug the canister. And while it's in midair, I yank this string, and a bunch of grease is gonna like fly out of it
Okay.
onto Wolf Pelt guy.
Okay.
We're gonna set him on fire.
Yeah.
So
Woo!
grease
He's gonna
is
die.
flammable,
Yeah.
and
He's by the
Wolf
fire.
Guy is staring broodingly into a lit campfire.
Yeah.
And the grease would also land on the fire, probably.
Yeah. So you have just lit this man on fire.
Yeah!
I don't know. Does grease have rules on how being lit on fire by the spell works? If it
Falls
does not,
It's just
I think-
regular grease
Yeah,
rolls.
I think you just take the fire damage, which is like 2d6 something.
Mhm.
It's like 2d6 over like a certain period of time.
I don't know. Check improvised damage should be on here on your D sheet somewhere.
let me see.
Yeah, come on, Tyler.
Come on.
Bro, I can use this shit.
This?
Should be
I don't-
on
I don't
So you got
think I
Joe here
am.
now, right?
But it does tell me what the spell high jump does, so that's cool.
Oh, that's so cool. I
Well,
I bet you jump
a
high.
D6 or 1D.
Actually, I think you
D6
should
damage
well.
is probably
What?
appropriate.
No!
Well,
I think I have that.
There's the.
I have a
I think it's. I
you
think it's the
also
same
must
as.
succeed a dex saving throw.
It's the same
Oh,
as the
yeah.
produce.
Okay.
He
It's-
falls
Fall
over.
prone.
It's also the same as the produce
and is
flame
he-
damage.
He has disadvantage, right? Because the
Yes, he does have disadvantage because of seasickness. Because he's.
I thought that was
Well-
second-
That's
was that
a-
not
that's a
second
seven.
command
I thought it was
command?
attack
Alright,
rolls.
he
Yeah.
fails.
Oh, not second
he
command,
fails
it's
something
DC 30.
Okay.
No, I put it on Wolf Pelt guy.
Oh,
So yeah, he's prone now and he's on
He's
fire.
prone and on fire. I mean, he is already stopped, and now he
I
has
already
dropped.
did 22
All he's gotta
damage
do
to
is
him.
roll.
Can he roll at this point?
Yes, roll in the
I don't
burning
know.
grease. It's a great idea.
I
Two
already-
rolls are trying to put it out, just gets more grease on him and gets
I already
more.
five-
did
five
22
fire
damage to
Five
the
fires.
man.
That's an excellent setup.
Someone dumped water on it so it gets worse. That's what happens to grease fires when you
Yeah,
dump water on it. It makes it worse.
I'm large. Can I just like spit on him? You're like, how much bigger is
Jesus.
Actually, you know I can do that.
Um,
I have like a barrel of water in my
You
back.
do.
You
You should
can just
invent the
like
fire
Just
hose.
make it worse.
You have to invent the fire hose for this
They're
situation.
all like terrified
They're all spooked. Okay.
because you guys just started showing up and like
Wait, we can't kill
Oh,
him.
wait.
according to what
somebody
they
get
know,
those-
you just showed up and started murdering them. So they're afraid.
Okay.
Somebody tell him to surrender or something.
Is dusting off your boots
Surrender
an
while you
action?
still have the chance.
Yes.
Okay.
Dust off your boots is an action because that's the one to jump up in initiative, right?
Yeah. So can I do that to one of the people that were going after Medi?
So dust off your boots does. I was gonna do either ranges of success or you can do it against the person directly in front of you. So
Okay.
you can go up one at a time.
Okay. So then I'll do one at a time then. I'll try to get
so
above Andrew.
make a dex check.
Dex check, no saving throw. Just okay. That is 15.
This guy's gonna make it. So you pass him. You move up in line. I'll just remember that those are now there.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'll look at Viola and say a little prayer under my breath and give her bardic inspiration, and then thumbs up.
Okay, and then it's
She'll
Val's
give you a
turn.
thumbs up too.
Okay, be ready, Val.
My turn?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I'm sorry, I'm pushing the table. I can't not move.
Bro's vibrating.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. So, we have the guy with near the chest, right?
Yes, the money guy.
The money guy, the money dancer.
Money
I'm gonna. How far is he?
From you, you could move within 30 feet of him.
I don't need to move. I was just gonna make sure.
Damn.
Okay.
Golly.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
It's guiding.
Okay.
My favorite spell.
That's a nat 20.
And that's what that.
That's
Crit-
disgusting.
If you want to roll damage,
Jinx. You only
uh,
It's
you
also-
can, but you just killed this man.
You can't kill people!
Make it
Am I
non.
moving? Oh no.
Can you make it non-lethal damage?
Yeah, I can make it non-lethal.
I don't know if you can do that with guiding bolt.
It's too late!
didn't call
Here's the thing.
ahead.
Okay,
Call
no,
ahead.
Can't
okay,
come.
no. Here's the thing. So, in her defense, I think you probably can make guiding bolts a non-lethal damage because clerics usually don't kill, and that is their main form of defense.
Yeah.
I would think that guiding bolts in its nature can be non-lethal. It's probably just like you're getting a bowling ball
I was
thrown
about to
at
say,
you.
you
You know,
just got
like,
absolutely
I
decimated.
was also just gonna do like.
Well, then again, think about what a ball does to a human body.
You were gonna
and once
spare
has
the dying on this
beats.
guy.
So,
Because it's a nat 20, that hits exactly where you want it to. So if you want to hit him in like the leg and knock him over,
Yeah, I just wanna.
Then you can
I don't wanna
definitely do
kill
that.
him. I
Take his
just wanna
fucking leg off.
barrel him a bit.
Okay.
Maybe
Well, it's
hold, like, have
radiant
sword
damage,
as
so
well.
that's like
Yeah.
light, holy fire. Just
Sorry.
So
it's the pain of your sins
Um,
burning
I
you.
apologize to him
if
across
you want to
the-
roll damage, you can.
Really
but
intense
there's
priest.
really no reason.
I'm
to.
gonna just gloat because
Okay.
that's what
this was against
86?
Pelt guy? Wolf Pelt?
No, the
What
money
level
count-
did you
money
cast
count
it
guy.
at?
Well, I'm at first and it says 46, so double that, right?
I
No,
forgot
you
it's
do-
46
you
at
do-
level.
You do 4d6.
Yeah.
Because you crit. And then now you roll.
So you
another
did
24.
24.
You did 24
double it and
damage
give it to the
this
next
time.
person.
This guy's base health is 12.
You literally more than doubled his damage.
And I already did, like-
if you had hit him with that first move, he would have full died, no death saves.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
That's-
already
that's-
knocked him down 8. This man is like.
Val,
How's Wolf Pelt working?
Wolf Pelt,
He's on fire.
27.
he's okay.
He's nauseous and on
He's
fire.
on fire. He's on the ground in a grease fire, and he has already been hit by a
I
bullet.
didn't even need it.
A crit bullet, actually.
So-
I crit damaged that
so-
shit.
He's pretty hurt.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
Put water on it, make it worse.
Get him.
We need him alive.
Can I see if I can find second in command?
How are you gonna try to find him?
Looking.
I would
You
say
men
with
are
my
dying.
familiar, but don't have that yet.
Oh my god.
Oh
Um,
my god.
let's see.
Imagine not having a familiar. Shut the
I
fuck
know.
up.
I can. How is looking around?
Okay.
That's all I really do.
would
Oh,
you-
I didn't even do the extra D8 because
Are you gonna try to like look around here, or are you gonna move somewhere to look?
I didn't need
Probably
to.
like if I like look around and then if I need to, if I don't see him immediately,
Yes.
move
Okay.
down.
Make an investigation check.
Before I'm gonna
So for example,
help
if
die.
you have a whip.
Okay.
The whip is like has even
Help die.
Out of 5 to that.
Like
Yeah,
five.
you got 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
That is a 21.
21. So you are looking around for him, and you notice you're not seeing any guys with suits directly nearby, but there are a bunch of tents, and there is one of the first tent that you go into. There's a man with a suit on sitting behind a desk, and he is leaning back on the desk, just listening to the gunfire happen outside,
It's the only guy who can count. Oh my god.
entirely unfazed.
Why does this guy seem familiar? I don't know why.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Next is that your turn?
No, I'm gonna
Kill him.
ask him. Why are you just sitting there doing nothing?
I got nothing better to do.
Want to come with me?
I mean, not really.
I mean, come on. I mean,
He's
What the fuck else are you gonna do?
Can we just be nice and civil here?
that
I mean, we can.
We can?
I think I'd rather wait until my compatriots are dead or tied up or something before I leave here.
No, that's understandable. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, what charges would you maybe say are on you?
On me, money laundering, stealing, fraud, tax evasion, probably 20 something counts of that.
Okay.
That's a lot of tax evasion.
I was a snake oil salesman at one point, but yeah, I'm not that anymore.
Put him under the jail.
Jail. Okay, so not,
No, you gotta hang that
murder
guy.
and shit, but
Bro, burn him.
just jail
at the
time.
stake.
Like,
On the
okay.
stake.
Yeah.
Hang on, do I have any like rope or anything on there?
He's got to go to mega hell. 20 counts?
20 counts of tax evasion.
Bro, he's going to
Fun
mega hell.
fact, I know about federal sentencing
Is there-
guidelines.
Is there any
That's over 200 months in jail.
is there any like maybe rope or something
That's
I can
actually-
bind his hands in this
Yeah.
tent?
That's over 12
You
years.
probably don't have rope on you, right?
I don't.
You don't?
How do you
what
not-
Did you, what starting income did you
16
pick?
years.
The fucking
Almost 17
fucking
years.
Explorer?
He takes tax
The one with the
evasion
book
very
and the
seriously.
ink and all the pages.
Oh,
and
you
stuff is a
you
wizard.
picked the one pack that doesn't come with rope.
Yes,
Nice.
because I figured it'd be better for the wizard.
Yeah.
So, and I figured everyone else probably has rope.
Yeah.
But the one time I'm not with
I was
everyone
about to say
else.
that one time you're
So
not with
this
everybody
guy
else.
wouldn't have rope in his tent, but there's enough
I mean,
people
there's
around.
the
and
rope-
he's-
Is there like maybe
He's
like a piece of cloth I could just tie his hands with? Or something?
Is there not the rope holding the tent?
He's
up?
not going anywhere.
Okay.
Like,
You could
Yeah,
take
he-
the rope holding up the tent.
I'd say that just getting in there and talking to him is over 6 seconds. That's your turn.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say I was gonna end it there and be like,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand there and stand guard with him.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Fuck him up, though.
Fuck.
Throw your other magic stone.
My other magic stones. Okay. He's on fire, right?
I don't think you need to hit him.
I don't think I
he's.
need to
I
hit
think
him.
he's in enough
So
pain.
one of them's super almost dead.
Mhm.
One of them's on super fire.
The other one's in a tent.
The other one's in the tent.
And then there's one more that the last you saw, he got fucking chucked out of camp.
I think the
Fuck.
fight's kind of almost over.
I was about to say, what the fuck am I doing here?
Isn't there somebody missing?
There's a goblin who took a lot of damage. There's the guy who's on the ground and on fire and wearing a wolf pelt. There's the guy that Phil just talked to, who's just kind of chilling. And then there's the guy that you saw get thrown.
You
And
could
it's a dead
entangle
guy.
the guy Phil was talking
Or
to restrain
unconscious.
him.
He's
Did you?
unconscious. I
Well,
didn't
would
kill
you
him.
have seen me go
unconscious
and?
guys,
I mean,
I
yeah.
have seen him go into the tent.
Were
Yeah.
you sneaking?
Okay. And Bo's just gonna peek in the tent and be like, "Oh, is that the guy?"
Yeah, that's the guy.
She's gonna be like, "Entangle."
What? He's not even gonna fight it. He's just gonna go, yep, alright. I didn't plan on leaving anyway. Then it is Medi's turn.
Should I shoot the goblin? I don't.
Shoot the goblin.
Shoot the goblin.
Oh, is that the goblin who can't hit a fucking acorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I know.
Does a 24 hit?
Carl,
Yes.
you can't just kill people.
Why not?
And he's below me
I
in
forgot the rest of the
initiative.
fucking skit, but that was fucking
Yes,
awful.
everybody is.
Everybody's below me in initiative. Alright, so that's 4, 11, 14.
14. You
Yeah.
you killed the goblin. That goblin, he is no longer gonna miss any more acorns.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck about the goblin?
He's
He's
dead.
shooting acorns from heaven.
He's hitting all the acorns in goblin heaven.
He wish he was.
It's okay.
Do they go to heaven?
Where do goblins go?
They go
Hell.
with Maglublieb. Maglublieb.
The gulag.
The one. Fun fact about D&D 5e: goblins only have one god.
The gulag.
They only have one.
The gulag.
Maglublieb.
Who the fuck is that
The
guy?
gulag.
The god of the
Some
god of the
weird
goblins.
slur.
That's
That's it?
all Maglublieb does.
Okay.
What did you just call my great grandmother?
Hey, stole that. I was gonna say that too.
Yeah,
Damn it.
stupid Maglublieb.
The gulag.
That sounds like something a Jewish person would say.
It does.
Oh,
You know,
God.
she's a good girl.
Like,
You said it so Spanish, like.
That's like
I don't
Bobby's
know
having
my
tea time.
movie.
You say that about someone.
Would be the goblin's turn. He's dead.
Hey.
Then it would be the leader's turn. He's just gonna spend his whole turn trying to not be prone and on fire.
Okay. So
Uh,
it's my turn.
Well, hold on. I gotta roll to see if he's not prone and on fire.
That's fair.
Well, can he just stand up?
He can just stand up. I was gonna have him roll to, not
Fine.
Not be on fire.
not be on fire.
He
He
has to
stands up and leaves the area of grease. Unless does that grease makes it slick, right?
He has to roll again.
He falls prone
A
again.
creature that enters the area or ends its turn there. So no,
Okay.
he can just stand up.
So he stands up. He stands up and moves. And then he tries to roll on the ground to put himself out unsuccessfully. He is
Okay. Oh.
he's gonna take another fire damage.
D6.
He should just take the cloak off. Like, take off the pelt.
I don't.
Another 5 damage.
Another 5 damage. Okay. He's committed to the bit. He can't
Yeah.
take
Yep.
So okay, so then it's my turn.
yes.
Okay, so from what I know, peeing is a free action, right?
Yes.
Oh god.
So-
Are you gonna
Is it-
Don't take your dick out. We
We're
don't want
gonna
to
what?
see that. We don't want to see green dick.
Why? Okay, that's even worse now that you put it like that.
Is in fact a free action, and you are
Freaking
10
green eggs
feet
and ham
tall.
out in here.
You are 10 feet tall.
So under that logic.
No, he's 12 feet tall.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's huge.
Even worse,
My
actually.
height is double.
I'm so glad
I
I'm at
went
10.
from 6'2" to 12'4".
Darius is crying.
Wow.
Now I get to choose. His life is in my hands. Oh no, his
Green eggs in hand.
his piss-free life now in my hands. I
Wouldn't
can.
that put
You
his
made him cry!
waist,
You
like,
made
right
Darius
around
cry!
head level as well?
You good?
What was that?
Wouldn't that put your like hips right around head level as well?
Stop saying yes!
How tall is he? How tall is he? Question. How tall is he?
TikTok
How
it.
tall is he?
Darius, bring that back over to the microphone.
I'm gonna roll.
No, wait, stay there.
He is exactly 6 feet tall.
Stop, go back,
Exactly 6
go
feet
back.
tall.
Let's TikTok
Okay.
it.
Then
Go back.
so Niram is going to Niram is gonna be like, hey everybody, avert your gaze.
Bo's gonna be like, what's happening?
Look away.
Oh!
I
He's
avert
gonna,
my
like, so he's gonna
gaze.
like angle himself like he's like away from the party. Because from what I understand, everybody's like kind of like everybody's in like a certain like cone,
Yeah.
so that Niram can like comfortably stand in like a way that he's like his entire front half is not being seen by the body. He's just gonna zip and pee right on put the fire out.
Okay.
It's a
So
grease
you-
fire. You're not gonna do much
You
to it.
piss on the on fire guy, who is in the process of stopping, dropping, and rolling. So he's going to stop, drop, and roll on the piss puddle.
Okay, how's he doing? How is he looking now?
He's not on fire anymore. So
That's
good.
nice. I'm gonna pummel him.
Jesus Christ, Darius.
Wait, what?
Like you killed him.
You're taking hideous laughter damage.
Yeah, I'm going to I'm
Have you
gonna
cast hideous laughter?
so yeah, I'm gonna attack him twice, and I'm gonna spend a key point to punch him again. I'm gonna do
buddy.
3. Actually, no. I'm going to just to add insult to injury. I'm actually not gonna
You
use.
know, kicks
I'm-
unarmed.
Kicks are unarmed.
He's gonna kick him in
So
the
so
side.
I am going to not.
I
I'm not
have
gonna
a
use my
video of
key
you
point.
falling down and laughing.
Flurry
kick
of
the shit
blows.
out of
I started recording because he walked away and laughed. I was like, your phone out.
What are these 5
So I'm not gonna
This
use
is
my.
Going
I'm
on the
not-
TikTok.
I'm not gonna
When I
use a
make
key
it.
point to use flurry blows. I'm gonna use a key point to cast hex on him.
Okay.
So he takes another extra d6 of damage. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna use 2 of my attacks. I'm just gonna stop.
Stopping on him!
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
Turn stop.
Fight back! What's his AC? I don't
What?
feel like what's his AC?
Uh,
Am I allowed to know?
his AC. Oh, no. What did
I was
So-
gonna say, don't you have an advantage because he's prone?
you do?
I do
on
have
melee
advantage.
attacks?
Okay. So one of the I'm pretty sure the 18's gonna hit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll again to see if I get a net 20. No.
Keep it in
Are you
the
trying to kill this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Other one's a 16 plus 7.
Isn't he one of the
Non-lethal
guys
damage,
we're
of course.
supposed
16
Bring
plus
back
7.
alive.
So with your 16 plus 7,
Non-lethal piss.
it's not enough to kill him, but you.
I haven't damaged you.
With,
Don't worry.
Oh,
No,
that's
was
another attack.
That was my other attack.
Oh,
I attacked
okay.
twice.
Then roll your damage.
So that is 3d6 plus 5 twice.
Okay.
And he's covered in piss. I feel like he should take an extra d4 of piss damage. Oh, I get 2
damage?
extra d4s, and I feel like he should get an extra d4 of piss damage.
He's gonna take an extra d4 of psychic damage. On that.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Oh my wow. Okay.
He got
so that
pissed
is
on by a
that is 14 plus 5, so that is a 19 on the first attack.
Jesus.
I'm gonna roll again. And then let me hold on. So 19 plus this is the enlarge, so that is 21 and an extra
Okay.
psychic.
Uh-huh.
That is 23 in total for the first attack alone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do my second attack.
I hope he's known
Keep it
forever as the
Oh,
person
wow,
who pissed
wow,
himself.
wow. We are rolling hot today, ladies and
D&D.
gentlemen. So that is a 12 plus 3, so that's 15 off rip,
You
plus
killed him.
5 is a 20. Hey, non-lethal, don't worry.
I know it's non-lethal, but
I've killed him emotionally.
you've killed him in a lot of ways.
He's literally died of like shame. Like he's like a
hold
sim.
on.
He's
I have
literally
more
a sim.
damage roll.
Okay,
He's
roll
a
your
sim. He's
damage
died of shame.
Pride of shame.
So that is 23 now for an extra from the enlarged damage, and then that is an extra 3 from the psychic. So that's 26. So 23 plus 26
See,
damage.
49 damage.
I did 49 damage on him, and he is covered in piss.
Okay.
That's even worse,
So,
actually.
you as your raining kicks down on him, the piss slightly slicks his wolf hood, and the last kick, I guess the second kick that you do, not only knocks him unconscious, but knocks the wolf head off. and bro's bald. Bro is bald.
Near him the piss.
And then after
Near
you
the
knock the
berserk.
wolf headdress off, combat is ended, and in the distance you hear a as the demolitionist explodes.
Yeah!
And you hear him go flying through the back of a nearby tent. You hear the rip as he lands just in a tent nearby, but there's no movement after he goes through, so presumably he is dead or unconscious in that tent.
God.
Niram is going to, now that combat's over, he's going to end concentration on. Well, it's not even concentration. I don't. My key
Can
my
I
key
come
points
out now?
aren't really concentration. They're like
It
a weird
smells
thing that I
bad.
get. So yeah, I'm
It
gonna
smell bad.
I'm gonna end
Oh, it
concentration
would smell
on
like burnt
Hex,
piss too, wouldn't it?
and then I'm gonna end my enlarge reduce, and Niram's gonna like because he has slick back hair. He's gonna like slick his hair back. He's like,
With piss.
how you
I
feeling?
use prestidigitation to like make the piss smell go away.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Niram had piss on his shoes, but he's like now they're
Ew,
gone.
what?
It would have been a burnt piss smell
Now,
too.
why do you smell like piss?
Listen, sometimes when you hurt people, you have to let them know that you're not only punching them in the face as hard as you can, you're punching them in the soul as hard as you can. And, well, I didn't like that guy.
That's so
So you
deep.
peed on him?
I know.
So deep.
I can't wait to be done with
You
this
peed
fucking
on
bounty.
it.
Holy shit.
I'm an entertainer for a reason.
That checks out. You are very entertaining.
And so are we taking the wolf pelt guy in?
He's
Yes.
one of the
He's
ones with the
one of
bounty.
the second
He's one of the
and
ones?
third.
Okay, cool. I just want to make
We
sure.
have the second come in
So
entangled, and the last guy
cleaned
is
up-
very
you cleaned up
unconscious.
the piss, right?
I'm just gonna take him by the feet and I'm
So
just gonna
you
start
cleaned up the piss, right?
You know, Andrew, you cleaned up the piss, right?
Clean up the piss
I
smell.
cleaned up the smell.
I thought President should just clean.
It can.
It can.
also get rid of smell.
But it can't just get rid of material. You can't
Uh,
just remove material.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Okay.
So
Well,
I thought the wolf pelt was kind of cool, and I wanted to hang it up on my wall, and I didn't
Well,
want piss on it.
Now
Well,
it's
now there's
covered
piss
in
on it.
piss.
Okay.
You had to go to the
Covered
dry
in
cleaners.
I need to wash that.
oh
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the puddle. Okay,
I want
the pelt's
those-
fine. I can do the pelts at least.
Okay, cool. I want that belt.
So yeah.
Hell yeah! All right.
okay.
Niam's taking the pelt. He's gonna fling it over like after it's clean. He's gonna fling it over his shoulder like it's his like it's a wrestling.
I was gonna say, is that your new fucking coat? As soon as you get in the ring, fucking take it off. Woo.
He's gonna sling it over his shoulder like it's a wrestler belt. Like this is fun. I had fun. I guess-
Anyway, we need to turn these guys in. Let's go.
Bo just comes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bo just comes
Yeah.
like stalking out of the tent, like holding this guy by the feet, and like his head is just like bump, bump.
Near-
He's like,
This is really unnecessary. I will just walk. You don't need to. I'll come in willingly.
It's
Near-
more fun this
Oh
way.
yeah, let's get the other two guys that are knocked out that aren't on the bounty because they can testify against their boss.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Niam's gonna grab the bald guy like
I'm gonna
by the
cast,
head and
spell-
fling him over his shoulder. His other
I think
shoulder.
everybody specified non-lethal damage, and the only one that didn't, you got a nat 20, so I'd let you do non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, Niam's gonna grab the bald guy just like by the head, fling him over his shoulder as well, like the other one. He goes, "I got this one."
The only dead people would be the demolitionist, the goblin, and
That was
My
his
soul.
fault.
the well, I guess that one's unconscious. The demolitionist blew himself up. The goblin
Fucking died.
he died. Yeah.
I killed it.
He did die, did.
Yeah, he died. He's not making death saves, so spare the dying. He's not going to do anything.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna do it for him.
He died.
It's a goblin anyway. Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so got racist.
Wow.
That's racist.
That's so
Wow.
racist.
Wow.
Wow.
Do better.
Party. Wow.
As we're leaving, I want to collect like little trinkets off the dead bodies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're mine.
Oh, we're
What money?
Oh, their chest. They have a chest.
his
full of money.
chest of gold.
Oh, they have a
Chest.
chest.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a chest of their stolen gold that the guy who counted said there was in it. A thumbs up.
Wait.
Gives on a handful.
There
Wait,
was one.
we kind of
No.
have to
Oh.
return this.
No.
Who said?
They said how much is it?
Oh, okay.
Thumbs up.
Oh,
They
there's
did.
only
Hey,
one gold
so-
coin in it.
yeah.
He's being
No. Thumbs up.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
opened the chest.
Does some of the money that gets recovered get does some fraction of it get paid out to the people who brought the bounty?
We do need to return the money though. So
Yes,
we
we
do.
do.
I opened the chest. How much is in it?
I imagine it's locked.
Not. No, they leave. These guys are
No.
idiots. They leave that shit
No.
unlocked. Not only do they leave it unlocked, there's like not a lot in there. There's
Oh.
like maybe 30 gold in the chest.
Shit,
At
that's
all.
not even worth it.
I'll take it.
That's how
I'll
much.
take
we're-
it. No shit.
That's how
I'll
much
take it.
we're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I want the chest anyways.
There you go. I'll empty the chest for you. There you go.
Okay, what's 30 gold 7 ways?
You're bleeding.
It's not
You're
even.
bleeding.
Bad.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize
There it
that.
is. So
You're bleeding?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I'm bleeding too, actually.
How did you both do
Out
that?
of character. In character.
oh,
In character, she's
No,
bleeding.
No.
he's literally
no,
bleeding.
Phil is bleeding.
Phil-
Not Val. Phil
Philip is bleeding.
30 divided by 7.
guy.
What happened?
We get like
Yeah.
4
Oh
gold.
my
He
God.
scratched his face.
Is that a period? I haven't gotten mine yet.
Okay, so
I'm
we
on
all
mine
get,
right now. Shut the fuck up.
we get like 40 gold each.
Is that why you're
Me
so
next.
mad?
Ish?
40?
Me
Four.
next. Me next.
4
we
gold.
spend-
each.
That doesn't. How do you split gold?
If we-
30
if we-
gold,
if we
suddenly
spend
everybody
enough
gets
time
40. That doesn't
together,
make sense.
Mikey?
You get about 4
We'll
gold
sync
each,
up,
and there's like
so
1
it'll
extra
be
gold
nice.
coin.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
It's like that one South Park episode. I just want my period.
All right, everyone take 4 gold from the chest.
yeah, the
Wait,
chest-
well, we need to be returning this still.
No.
No.
We do
Wow,
need
the
to
pirate finally does a pirate action.
I mean, do we have to? I mean,
They
like,
don't even know.
I mean, it doesn't
How will
belong
they
to
know?
us.
Why are you using paper? It's
Oh,
gonna.
everything.
I mean, the gold doesn't belong to us.
I have
We shouldn't-
napkins.
We're gonna get paid 30 gold anyway, it's fine.
It's not a big
But then
deal.
we'll have the 30 gold that's given to us. We can't. If it belonged to somebody, then we can't.
Well, if they
Okay,
ask for it back,
their
then-
tax is 1 gold. They'll be fine.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey, he's gonna. Nirma's gonna put an arm around.
If you don't want the
Around
4
Lucius.
gold, we'll give it to somebody else.
He's gonna go, Lucius. Come on, man. Money's like awesome. You don't want more of it?
We also kind
We
of
can
need
get
it.
more
Yeah,
by
I
doing
mean,
jobs.
like contrary
Money
to
in and
popular,
of itself is valueless.
contrary to
I
popular
mean,
belief, money does buy happiness. You see these shoes?
Who told you that?
But
These
you
and
peed on
awesome
them.
shoes.
I'll make it
So is
simple.
the
I'll take this
chest.
portion and hold it on for him. So if there's anything you need to buy, I'll just
I
spend
start
it on
walking.
it.
There, now you won't
I'm
feel
gonna,
any
like,
guilt for it.
Grab one end of the chest and start waddling towards town.
Do you need
Waddling?
assistance?
Dude, I'm 15.
But he's 15.
All right.
I'm 15.
So everyone but Lucius takes 4 gold.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what-
And he
what
just
I
wanted
think
the
I took
chest.
8, right?
Yeah, I
But
just
I'm
want the
keeping
chest. I don't
4
even
extra.
want the gold, so I'm leaving.
Can I take your portion?
No.
Damn.
No.
Anybody but Nero can have it.
I probably have the most gold in the party.
Yeah.
Probably.
I
How much you got? Huh?
Right now I have 27.
27.
Yes.
Okay.
I sold all my I don't
That's
need
about-
equipment.
that's
I
about
sold
much
all of it.
stuff, So
I sold everything.
Yeah. Okay. So as you collect the people you have bounties on and bring them into town, the sheriff, after hearing all of the commotion, just he is.
You guys.
Why is there so much roughhousing happening when we record these things? That like what is with people like wrestling and like throwing dice trays around?
Listen.
We're silly.
all sessions.
We're silly.
Yeah. You have so many.
That's so true.
want
You
more.
do not need more.
I want more. More.
So the sheriff is waiting for you at the entrance of town, as you're bringing the bounties in, and as you're bringing the other guys in, he's like, "What are you bringing them in for? You didn't have a bounty for them."
Oh, so we
Evidence.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
to testify.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the chest our gold is in. Return the money. I want to keep the chest.
All right.
Here you go.
Thanks.
There's like what, 8 gold in there?
Yeah, there's right now 8 gold because 2 people didn't
Or
take a
like
share.
9 because there's 1 left over.
There's
Oh,
I
one.
took his 4 to
Oh,
hold
so
on
there's-
for him.
There's
There's
4
5
There's
gold.
5 gold.
There's
There's the
5
one
gold.
extra, and then there's.
They'd probably be like,
There's one
yeah,
extra.
5's
Why would
about.
they do one extra?
They're like, yeah, 5 probably about checks out.
Yeah, the
If it
sheriff
was
is aware
4,
that
it'd be
these
too
guys, these
suspicious.
bandits are idiots, so they're like, yeah, they probably spent it all already. So the sheriff just he grabs the 5 gold, and he brings the guys that have the bounty to the marshal, so the marshal can send them off to go to court.
We get
And
paid.
the sheriff hands to whoever would have the bounties. Each person who is carrying a person, he would hand a stack of 10 bonds, each worth 1 gold.
Nice.
What is this paper?
It's this new thing that the state's been giving out for bounty hunters. They call them bonds.
James.
Like
They-
jail?
James Bond.
They represent money.
But it's not actually money.
Well, if you bring it to any government person, they'll just give you money.
Give me money.
We're not allowed to now. I don't.
What the
Just go to the marshal. He'll check.
Okay,
Question.
fine.
Yeah.
Were the dwarves ahead on paper and money?
What?
Are the dwarves like ahead on paper money? Have they done paper money already? Or are they still?
No,
Okay.
I'd say the dwarves would still be using, because the dwarves like rocks, so they would still be using
That's
rock
racist.
money.
Me too.
They do like rocks. That's
Come on, man.
that's not.
Rocks are
Stay-
fun.
We are staying in
let's-
Netherset for the time being. Is that right?
I believe so.
We don't really have any other plans
I
of
don't
action
have
at the
plans
moment.
tonight.
Let's go to the marshal and get
Yes.
actual money for
if
this shit.
These criminals do happen to be put to death. Could you please inform me?
Yeah, sure. Most bounty hunters do like to watch their catches get hung, so I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Gross.
I think that's not quite what you.
You pissed on him.
You what?
You what?
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
he
it.
did in fact piss on them. I didn't see
bet
it,
you heard the
thankfully,
explosion.
but I heard
the
it.
explosion
It was
and started
really loud.
Thank
You
you.
must have seen
Yeah.
something.
Well, the explosion would have happened after, but I don't know. He would have seen a big dude. Yeah, you're far enough away that he couldn't really discern detail of how the fight went.
Anyway, let's
So
go.
he'll say, which one did you piss on?
He's
So,
clean. Don't worry.
Doesn't answer the question.
I mean, that doesn't answer the,
bald
question,
one.
but the bald. All
That's
right,
the.
I won't touch the bald one then. Got it.
Yeah.
He's
don't-
clean enough.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Sure.
Let's go talk to the marshal
He-
to get actual gold.
He was on fire, so the piss probably boiled off.
Interesting.
He was on fire after.
It was his
before
fault.
you pissed off.
I know, but
Yeah,
he was.
fire.
he peed on him to get him to not be on fire anymore.
Well, good job, I guess.
It worked.
And him and a couple
Master of improvise.
young deputies take the guys and they just kind of throw them onto a cart. As they're still unconscious and tied up. And the suit man is as he gets thrown in the back, he's like, I'll probably be out of here. This is not the first time I've been in jail. And the sheriff just smacks him on the
Damn.
face and knocks him out.
Damn! Can I have his shoes?
The next swing.
Thanks. What you want his shoes?
Yeah,
Okay.
or his coat.
It's a little late to take his shoes. You could have done over there. I didn't see what happened.
Turn around.
All right.
she starts taking the coat off of him and like starts taking his shoes and she's like,
Okay, you can
Does he
turn
have
back
like
around
does he have
now.
like a watch on it or something?
He would have had like a pocket watch in the coat.
oh, nah, I took the fucking coat and I took the pocket
I
watch.
was half expecting the sheriff just taking necrotic damage from that.
Golly.
That would have been something. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can we go talk to the marshal and get actual gold for whatever the fuck this is?
The bonds.
Yeah.
I mean, the bonds are.
No one's gonna take fucking bonds out here in the
Apparently,
desert.
only governments take them. I don't fully understand money.
Alright, I mean.
The federal government has as
silly.
much control here as a scorpion does over the
Jilly
freaking
did all that for me.
Well,
Honestly, if you don't want
I
to
could tell.
some people do know that they are worth money, so they'll take them as payment. But I'd say most people are aware. So
Hey, where's George?
George, he's just been hanging out.
That's
I
nice.
forgot he existed until just now.
You just look over to the right. He's literally just hanging.
Yeah.
Probably.
George is
Wasn't he a
dead.
criminal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not here. Not here though.
Oh, not here. Okay.
Not as far as anybody knows, but you guys just informed him that you sent some deputies down the road to go talk to the guy that he tried to rob, who were gonna come back with dead bodies, who tried to hang George. So
They're gonna see an empty road too.
who knows how that's gonna go.
Have fun with that, George. Anyway, what time
dogs
is it? What
ate
time is it now?
It would be getting to like late evening, kind of.
Shall we go get some rooms at an inn?
Well, don't you?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it, right? For this whole little mission thingy.
Yeah, you got your money. You got.
Well, we don't have money.
We actually dealt with more than what we came to do. We just really came here to deal with the Bjorn Brock baby thing,
Yeah.
Thank you.
and then we did more and we took care of those Husky bandits. So I
Yep.
mean, sounds pretty good. I can
the
go on out.
the
here.
sheriff says I can send it along that you guys are helpful and capable and not just bandits trying to steal people's money. So
Apparently
there's plenty of
we're-
people in town who probably have issues that you could help out with if you wanted to.
Apparently, we're the snake bites 2.0.
The snake bite, I wouldn't go that far. They kind of like
Yeah,
killed
we're not
I wouldn't
close
call
enough.
us a snake
several
bites.
gods.
We're
so-
nowhere near good.
Several gods? You ain't tell me that.
They killed
Yeah, they
so
killed
many
several
gods,
gods.
and I think one of them became
Who doesn't
God.
fucking know the snake
I
bites?
thought I mentioned that. Did I not mention that?
They killed as many
I don't know.
gods as
I wasn't
like
there.
in
The fuck you
JRPG.
do?
No, you ain't mentioned that
Oh,
they
I
killed any
apologize.
gods.
I thought I mentioned
Is
that.
that like a
too.
band?
Would you not know about
That's
it?
one way of saying
Yeah,
it.
they were
Yeah.
very, very impressive.
They
I
killed.
know.
They killed easily a handful of gods.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I believe you.
And one of them is one, which is weird, but really.
Would you guys? Would that be known?
I would've heard
that probably would have made it to a
stories.
fairy tale. That,
Yeah.
that
What
one
if it
of
was-
us
I feel like-
According to fairy
I'm
tales.
One of them is God.
I was not raised normally.
One of them is God.
One of them is
According,
God.
according to books. And
I wasn't
fairy
raised
tales.
normally.
Raised in a Catholic.
Are you an
Is
orphan?
normally.
No.
Annie?
Are you okay?
Shall we go to an inn? Get a room. Go to sleep.
if you'd like to find an inn,
Yeah.
pay for the night would be. I'm gonna use this because you reminded me. I have this in front of me. The DM
I also have
screen.
this.
Yeah.
Wow.
What does it say?
Yeah, there's a bunch of useful stuff on the DM screen.
There is. Most of it's not useful, so I just stopped looking at it.
Wait. Oh, I thought I saw. Oh yeah, conditions are.
I
on
have the
here.
conditions on here. I remember asking somebody for conditions and
Me.
they were in front of me.
No.
Because like what annoys me is like this section right here is pointless. It's got like, oh, this is what DCs are. Like, how the fuck did you make it to the point where you're sitting behind a DM screen and you don't know what a DC is?
Tyler, we should do that this weekend.
What?
Go to Home Depot and make DM board.
Yes. Okay. The inn
Just guys being dudes.
the inn stay
Yes, sir.
Dude being
here would be
guys.
5 silver a night per room.
How many beds are in a room?
I think
Who's
I'm gonna
sharing
camp
with
at the
me?
One
car.
for me, one for
Okay.
your mom.
I'm
Let's
gonna-
go.
Let's go
Oh,
outside.
me and your mom are
Okay.
sharing a bed.
Niam's getting his own.
Okay.
Later.
All right, who wants to
Silver.
share with me?
I'm camping in the car.
Yep.
Oh, you're camping in the cart?
Yeah.
Is there a library?
Is there a library? Not in this town.
Fuck. Is there any book source?
Druids don't read.
Book source.
You would be able to find like
Druids can't read.
in the general store there would
They're
be books,
wise,
but
not
they'd be
smart.
like how to start a farm, like Farmer's Almanac type things, where like they tell you like when sunset and sunrise are gonna be.
I mean,
Who wants to share a room with me?
Almanac.
fuck it. I'll
I
get
can
one.
share
Why
one.
not?
Nice. So
Okay.
how much is it?
5 silver per room per night.
I'll pay 3, if you want.
I don't have silver. I have
I
gold.
want to get that book. Why not?
I'll
You
just
want to
pay
get
the
the Farmer's Almanac?
Yes.
Okay,
Information. Why
It's
not?
10 silver
Fun
for a
stuff.
piece of gold. He'll give you change.
2 silver for that book.
Cool.
I'll pay the rest of it.
So I'm paying
Are
3
there
silver.
any
Viola's paying 2.
Okay.
Temples. in this?
There would be the Druid people.
That's
kind-
actually a
that's kind of
great
temple.
question.
What?
If there's any religious people.
Yeah.
There's the Druid.
The
Yeah, but
druids.
besides
You're
the druids,
traveling
rather
more.
like
No, not in
That's
this
true,
town.
but you don't know about
Or
this.
travel
Not true.
multiple.
I'd try to look at it. I don't know.
You want to look at it again?
you know who would know?
So
you know,
your
I
mom-
know who might know.
So yeah, Niram kind of like once everybody's like settling down, like getting their places, he's gonna go to you, Lucius. He's gonna go, hey, you know, like godly things. I know you took a look at it before, but I wanted you to just kind of see if you can get a bit of a different grasp.
Sure, I can.
So
give
I
it a
don't,
try.
you probably noticed I was 12 feet tall.
Yeah, it was impossible to miss.
When I was like punching, there was like an after like a thing. It was like it felt like I was like stretching my body.
You mean that blue aura that I saw?
Yeah, I've never done that before. That I've lived 24 years. That's never happened.
Can we say that I'm there until we bed down for the night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I cast not investigation? What's the word?
Identify.
Identify. Yes.
Can I cast the rest?
Technically, that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that would work. If you want to do a religion roll looking at it as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna.
I'll give
I
you
guess. You're gonna like.
help.
Try
I'll
help
give
me.
you my help.
I'm also gonna cast guidance
Okay.
to also help with that.
Plus 4.
Religion. Ooh, religion is a
Plus
20,
4.
and then plus a 6 for the help die is a 24. Religion.
24. So you wouldn't necessarily know from like the your study of religion, but you're looking at it, your overwhelming feeling because of your connection to religious things.
Yes.
You would understand that this marking on his shoulder, the shape of it is chaos. It is the symbol of chaos.
Checks out.
Uh, you don't really know what necessarily that means, but you know that symbol means chaos.
I'm gonna relate to
Chaos.
Andrew and then to Niram also that I'm getting a lot of magical energy off this mark. I know that it resembles chaos or something of that nature. I don't know exactly what else it's telling me that I can tell you, but all I can tell is that it's giving off a lot of magical energy.
I mean, chaos. That isn't. Well, family was monks. All of them. Chaos and monks. That's isn't that a little,
And from your personality, you are a little wild in that chaotic nature. So,
Of course,
but that is.
Does Identify bring up anything new?
Identify would bring up that the functional magic of the tattoo. You wouldn't understand the symbol, but Identify would bring up that it is an Eldritch Claw tattoo, which is a D&D item. Plus one. It's +1 to unarmed strikes, and you get to add 15 feet or add 10 feet to your unarmed strike distance.
It makes my unarmed strikes reach 15 feet.
Yes, so you add 10 feet of reach to your unarmed strike, and +1 damage. It's an Eldritch Claw tattoo. That's what your Identify would pick up.
They're basically like Sun Soul Bracers.
Yeah.
Nice.
A tattoo that makes you punch harder.
Yep.
It's a very fascinating tattoo.
There is also.
All right, who needs water? Like, who needs to, like, splash your face or something, after that fight?
I have some water, but thank you.
Well, I mean, I've got a giant barrel of it.
Yeah.
And then I can also, like, do this, and I make some ice form in the water as well. And,
I'll splash my face.
yeah.
Ugh.
You see Niram's kind of like just like sitting. He's like rubbing the tattoo. He's confused.
It's a tattoo. That's a tattoo. If
That
I've
is a
ever seen
tattoo.
Does
one.
Nero
Are we
wear a
suddenly
shirt?
all
No,
in
he wears a suit coat and then nothing under that.
Are we suddenly all in Niram's room or something? Like
I assumed you were all just like
Around.
around, like, because inns aren't just inns. It would also be like a bar
yeah.
underneath.
We're all just
Yeah,
hanging out in
Take
the
a chunk
book.
of ice and, like, slide it down Nerm's back.
Damn!
As a 15-year-old would do.
Yeah.
Makes
It
sense.
feels nice.
We got-
Niram's gonna like
So it
bob
just
him on the
drop
head.
down. Just drop it down your, like, coat.
Niram's gonna bob him and just.
Do we want to do the campfire cards?
Before
To end off?
before we been off at night, Lucy's gonna go outside to do like his little ritual thing for the trinkets that he got from dead bodies.
Okay.
He's gonna gather some sticks, light the fire blaze, and then toss the trinkets in. Say his little prayer. I do hope you find your way to the afterlife. Go in peace. And then he's gonna take a minute and then head back inside the rest of the group.
Make a religion
Before
roll
you
for
go
me.
back in, what you doing?
Oh,
Because I'm camping outside, right?
You have
Yeah.
to be an annoying 15-year-old. Let's go.
growing up, I was always taught that respecting the dead is one of the most important things, and the family that raised me taught me this prayer to always honor the people that have passed, whether they are evil in nature or good. All people deserve the same respect. So every night, if I happen to come across a body or someone who's passed, it's only natural for me to give them a little prayer and send them off properly.
Cool. And I walk off.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking.
Make your religion roll.
Yeah. All these Mikeys die. 18.
18.
Nice.
All the pieces burn off. You get a feeling that you have succeeded in sending them off to the next life. The only one that does not burn is the one that you would have pulled from the demolitionist. It stays. You burn everything else. That
He's
piece
alive!
stays.
I'll leave it in the flame.
Okay.
Maddie,
Yeah.
can I talk to you?
Sure.
You said you weren't from here, right?
Yep.
How far away is not from here?
The Old West.
What?
What am I talking? What voice am I talking about?
That
The
is a
Old West.
Southern accent.
The Old West. Betty has a really bad big Southern accent. The Old West.
Right.
It's a different. It's a
If
different.
you all like,
it's a
thinks
different.
For a second, she just like
That's a different.
stares off in his face, and then she's like, right.
A different continent. You know, the one
Yeah.
across the sea. Yeah,
Um,
that one.
Are you going back anytime soon?
I mean, probably.
do you mind if I, tag along? I'm a really good person. I don't think I have a lot of qualifying talents, but I can speak to God sometimes. And
I can speak to God once in a
I
while.
can. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Take enough drugs, you can do anything.
Exactly.
and God gave me powers, and I can heal people.
We can always use new crew members, I guess.
And I'm not really good at cleaning, but I can try. I never cleaned in my life, and I really want to cook, and I want to bake.
Pixie sneeze.
Wow, not the pixie.
I'm sure
Hey,
I think
fuck you!
Damn.
Fuck you!
You can't just throw things at people.
Yes, I can.
I
Fuck
You
think the
whip it. You try
the
to,
ship
he
cook
trying
would
to
like
kill
to-
you.
wouldn't mind teaching
She
you.
wrote.
Yeah.
I got.
She's really nice.
Tried to murder
cook
him.
lunch.
Okay, I'll do it again.
I'll try not to be a burden. I
Bro, throw this in.
don't know how much longer I can stay here.
I mean, our ship adopts orphans, so you can't be much more of a burden than a 10-year-old kid, so.
Okay. This is a
My
good
grip was
plan.
too wide.
Viola's canonically gonna join the Blue Anchor pirate crew at the end of at some point.
Unless I die.
Unless we
Unless
die.
they die.
I can talk to God sometimes.
For real, me too. I mean,
So, does anybody else have anything they'd like to do before we everybody goes to sleep?
No.
I wanna.
Actually, I am a trance.
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you
kill yourself.
Okay.
A trance.
Okay.
You
Make a
try
religion roll then.
Did
Okay.
you create it?
That shit.
Because if you didn't,
Dice. Last roll.
have to do
Sure, what did you get? At least it's not a nat 1.
bro, if you got a nat 1, you're actually kicked out of your religion.
Yep.
You're no longer.
God's heard me talking shit, and he was like,
If you roll a nat 1, you're level 0.
"That's an 8."
8. You pray?
You pray. You certainly pray.
Yeah.
You know what you
certainly
do.
prayed.
God,
Nothing happens, but you certainly
God,
prayed.
I hope that I did good today. God,
You did like almost murder a man today.
He's upset.
You saved it at the last second, but you almost murdered a man.
I saved that man's life.
I saved him from me.
I saved that man's
I
life.
held back, God. I did it. I held back.
I almost killed him, but I didn't.
You know that
Mercy.
one, God give me patience instead of strength, because otherwise I'd kill you.
You want cut off.
You are.
All right, and then I go to bed.
Okay.
Bedtime.
And as everybody packs in for bed at the night, for bed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, for bed at the night.
For bed for the night.
Yep.
That is where we'll end this episode.
Here we go.
It's a good stopping spot. We'll resume next time. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed us sticking around and playing D&D. I'll see
Remember,
you
that's piss.
next week. Are we in this week?
Why not?
Or every other week?
Fuck.
Okay, I'll see you next time we upload.
Oh, fuck.
That's real.
That's all, folks.